There's a call in the air, can you hear it ring? A vision of change, it's our time to bring. Gather round all you dreamers and doers. Together we're stronger, together we're movers. Lifting each voice, a chorus so bold. In the name of love, let our stories unfold. Every heart matters, every hand we lend. Welcome to the table where we all transcend. Welcome to the table where new dreams are born. A space for the hopeful, a bright new dawn. With courage and kindness, let's break down the walls. For initiative together, we'll answer the calls. No more division, it's time to unite. Each story, each struggle, it's our shared light. From every corner, let's lift and embrace, creating a future with compassion and grace. So let's build the bridges, let's cross every line. In the heart of the struggle, the stars will align. The promise of progress with every hand we lend. Welcome to the table where we all transcend. Welcome to the table where new dreams are born. A space for the hopeful, a bright new dawn. With courage and kindness, let's break down the walls. For initiative together, we'll answer the calls. Welcome to the table where new dreams are born. A space for the hopeful, a bright new dawn. With courage and kindness, let's break down the walls. For initiative, together we'll answer the calls. Together we'll rise. Together we'll fight. Hand in hand we'll chase the light. And we'll chase the light. Championing change, let's write our own song. With faith in each other, we can't go wrong. Welcome to the table where new dreams are born. A space for the hopeful, a bright new dawn. With courage and kindness, let's break down the walls. For initiative together, we'll answer the call. So come join the circle, take your place here. With love as our guide, we'll shed every fear. Welcome to the table, the time is now. In unity we stand, let's take our bow.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It's been a few weeks since we've had a session, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little foggy. What happened last? I'm not a little foggy. I kind of remember what happened last session. But before we jump into it and all that stuff, we've actually got some merch to the channel and everything like that, and not just specifically to the channel. There's shirts also on our Etsy shop that some of our players here tonight are wearing. If you want to go ahead and hold some of those up, Ruben.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got a lovely, just the 4 initiative for the actual channel itself. As you can see on Chris over there, we have a Ride the Beast. That is specific to something that happened in the campaign itself. You have to go back and watch it if you really want to know what it is. Or realistically, it's what Erevan did when he jumped on the back of a werewolf. And it's also a little gimmick that's also being set along because we also have a local werewolf in here, and it's a little bit of an inside joke. Anyways, what else do we have? What other shirts do we have? Right?
Got a roll.
What you rolled a what? And we had a hat, but we're gonna have to redesign that one coming up here.
It's right here.
But it's right there. But we'll have to redesign that one. Anyways,
and the best one of all.
And the best one of all. We didn't come this far just to get this far. Roger Thunderfoot, the sweater, which is always nice. It's such a nice little touch there. If you want to support the channel, it's right there in that thing. It's over at the Etsy shop. That'd be absolutely amazing. But that's not why we're here. We're here to play D&D.
Buy them now.
They're comfy. They're comfy. There we go. Welcome back, and we're hopefully everyone's gonna have some fun tonight, and the players won't die. Especially not Erevan.
Bravo.
Fucking monks, I hate them.
Never again will you allow a monk.
I know I'd be next game.
Stats. If you didn't roll his stats, he would have been a little more.
Squishy.
Yeah, essentially. But I was like, yeah, no, go ahead. Or you roll an 18, a 16, a 16, a fucking 14 and some shit. I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna suck. Anyways, guys, we're gonna get back into the session now. And we're gonna go ahead and do a little recap here. Last session, you guys found yourself in the chapel just after Sister Elwyn had tossed a couple of green orbs at you. You managed to get your butts burned off by Orin here, letting loose a little bit of fire. And Shadow had turned into his beast self. After all of that, and you figured out what you need to do, Erevan led you guys towards a back chamber that went down a hallway where you guys found a mimic in a small little room. But before they realized it was a mimic, Erevan decided he was going to go check it for traps, which you should do. Except the mimic thought he would be a nice tasty snack and took a big chunk out of him first. After a long little, well, not really long, it was a short little battle. But after a short little battle, you guys subdued the mimic, and you were actually granted a book that helped you find the Heartwood Grove. Now, that was a task in itself, as you had to solve a few riddles and figure out ways to get past all the different sayings and the different areas of Roseman Woods as you guys were leading on. But you then did eventually find your way to the Heartwood Grove, where you noticed that the trees were wilting and the life was being sucked out of the massive Heartwood tree. But at the base of that tree was a large green portal. Thinking upon yourselves, you guys decided that it was tasked now to take care of Sister Elwyn, and you all decided to walk through that portal, where you were then granted with this sight of rot and decay before you. The moment you step through the portal, the stench of rot thickens the air. Wet, clawing like sour. The grove spores stretch out before you, just wilting anything they come across. The ground is just filled with brown, what would be nice lush grass, just brown and dead grass. At the end of it, you could see a large wooden tree that just looks decaying and falling apart. Along the sides of this grove, you can see decaying trees all along it, and there's a little path that leads all the way to this large tree. Then you hear a voice. It's low, it's cold, it's laced. There's something far too calm. So the would-be survivors arrive, just in time to bear witness. I gotta move this because I need my minis. She steps out from beneath this gnarled-rooted mass tree. You see this older lady step up. She's got the classic witch's hat. Oh, that's not what you want. We win. Steps out.
Let's save the children.
She's looking at you all and she goes, "You came seeking hope, didn't you? Some final flicker in the Heartwood tree. But that light is gone, snuffed out, drained dry. And do you know who gave me the tools to do it? Who showed me how to tear the roots out from under the precious balance?" Of course you stop working. Wraith did. He saw what others refused to. He knew the cycle needed more than rebirth. It needed cleansing. It was he who taught me to siphon the ley line beneath the heart tree, to bleed it of its power and fed the spores that now thrive in its place. She raises her arms. The grove answers. Fungus blooms violently around her. Thick tendrils of rot slither from the ground, coiling and twisting the life and all their own. Together we ended the illusion. The heartwood is not dying. It's transforming, becoming what it was always meant to be. Raw, unfiltered, unstoppable decay. You can't kill rot. You can burn it, cut it, curse it, but it always returns. Always hungry, always growing. Come then, let me show you what grows in the absence of mercy. I'll teach you the only truth that matters. Everything grows best when it's fed the rot. A smirk comes across her face, her fingers twitching at her side as the rod around her pulses in anticipation. With a slow, deliberate motion, she raises her hand in her palm, spore-vined palm, green orbs, the same orbs you guys saw in the chapel, swirling as she lifts back, and she just tosses them into the air. Wraith taught me this too. A gift left buried in the roots of the heart tree, waiting. As you see each orb land, I need the one thing I didn't get. This sucks. I need something that is big enough. I need 15 by 15. That's what I need. 15 by 15 wide. Here, give me a piece of paper. We're at the improvise. We're going to improvise.
Best way to go at times.
I should have done this. I know. I should have been ready for this, but I wasn't. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
You're doing a great job. Keep it up.
Now, it's got to take some time to paint them green.
Get out your crayon.
Get out your crayons, guys. Come on. We know you have some, Roger. You were talking about coloring your dice earlier.
Yep. Yeah, this one is hard to read. Have to give it an
Hard to
English
read.
slate.
What number was that?
You know what? Doing that quickly by hand there, they're all roughly the same size. Look at that. I'm just so good.
You tapped in your god tier right there.
I'm just so good, right? As you see her throw these 3 orbs out, each landing, here, let's do this. One there. One there. And this there. There. And they all blow up again. She takes a deep breath. Breathe deep. A new cycle begins. As you guys are watching, you see emerge from the woods one thorn blade, another thorn blade, another thorn blade, another thorn blade. You can put that one over there. Thank you. Another thorn blade. Yes, that's right. This is the boss fight. A twig blade.
Twiggy.
A bark blade. Or 2. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I told you it was going to be a boss fight. A vine blade. One of the woods. And then the best one of all, the forest walker. Okay.
Run, Forrest, run.
Okay. Why is he? Right here. And in the forest walker's hands, you see Charlie and Lena just being held. Okay. And we're gonna roll initiative.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Glad I got that out of the way.
Oh no. The thorn blights are all gonna go as one turn. So it's easy to be doing one, all to one turn.
Mhm.
Like each one individual. So thorn blights, bark blights, twig blight, vine blight, all are gonna do their own turn. Okay, what'd you roll?
16.
16? Erban?
1.
Warren?
15.
Taking it easy.
Shadow?
20.
A natural 20? Oh. So they hoping it'd be a natural 20.
Sorry, mine's 5, but it was 1. So last.
Holy shit. I'll roll that one again. It wasn't 18, but I'll roll it again. 11. And then. All right, so now I gotta do the actual thing. Okay, so it's gonna go shadow, then bark, blight,
Bark.
then twig, blight, thorn, blight, Roger, Oren, Vine,
You got this.
Wind, and Forest. Walker. Hopefully you do.
You gonna come this far? You skip this far.
You could have. Just got that far. Oh, I love saying shit like that.
It's the same one for burning for Christmas.
Yeah.
All right, Shadow, you're on deck. What are you doing?
Behind the portal, right?
Well, you're technically right. You come through, so you're on this side of the stone wall.
Okay.
Is what you'll be on.
Which one's the closest one? There.
That one, yeah. That's probably what?
30, 40.
Yeah, at least, yeah.
What are we doing here for distance? Using a ruler or?
We're using a ruler, but see, each one of those stones, that's a 5-foot square realistically. So if you think about it, so
5, 10.
yeah, so we're just gonna use a ruler. We'll judge it by eye. You know what I mean? Like we're not gonna get too you know what I mean? Not too worried about the distance.
Mhm.
I'll move close to this one as I can.
What's your movement again? 40?
40.
10, 15, 20,
You wanna go 40?
25, 30, 35.
Maybe I'll go back to 30.
30.
And I will hit him with the.
You're way too excited to kill us.
I'm only too excited to kill you. I'm not trying to kill you.
It's like TPK.
That's what I'm chanting in my head right now. GPK, GPK, GPK. You got this, Chip. You can do it.
Kill the monk.
I was thinking of putting this one into play as well, but no. go. Here we go.
Check.
Cyan strike?
Yeah.
On the blight?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll for damage. 1d6.
5.
5 points.
Nice.
5 points of damage. Oh my
That
goodness.
one.
Second wind. Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, that's
That's my daughter. Her bedroom's right there. And she has to jump out of her bed onto the floor. Mhm.
Use it again.
All right.
Just how many you have? What? Available charges? Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay, so I just do that.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
That was strange.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
All right. It is now. Oh, that was the wrong
Do
one.
you have a bonus action or anything going to?
You can attack twice because remember you got your available.
So I can attack twice.
Yeah, because when you leveled up, when I was looking at it, you can attack twice now because you're at level 5.
And I'll try with the crossbow.
All right.
6.
6 to hit?
Yeah.
That misses. I gotta fucking finish writing this stuff down. Jesus. You know. The twig is. Yep.
Yeah, if you look at your
Vine is. Oh, yeah.
again. Oh.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Okay, so the bark lights are going to. They can. Nice. Okay. So there's one right there, and one right here. So he's gonna go 25 feet. That's roughly about. That's
Oh, it's
roughly
there.
25 feet. And he's gonna go right about here. Can you move him there? That one right there, into there. There we go. They're going to. Hold on. Get my staff locked out. Can you reach? Oh yeah, you can. This one is going to go ahead and attack you, Shadow. Does a. Hold on, no. It automatically does it. In a 15-foot cone, each creature in the area must make it. I need you to make a DC dexterity saving throw. You need 12 or higher.
12 or higher.
So it would be these. Whatever your dexterity says, yeah. Plus your roll.
15.
All right.
Oh, wait, dexterity?
Yeah.
Wait,
Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, you take 4 points of piercing damage. 4 points of piercing damage. And then this one is going to do the exact same thing towards you, Roger.
Okay.
Yeah, Roger. Same thing. I needed dexterity saving throw, please. Of
What
12.
is the attack?
Oh, sorry. The attack is called bark spray. Bark spray. So basically, he's spitting. He's going to look at you and just like kind of like just spit pieces of bark at you.
18.
You take 1 point of piercing damage. Okay. Just so I don't forget, they need to recharge that before they use it again. So remind me if I go to use it again and I haven't recharged it, tell me to recharge it first and make sure they can actually use it. I'm probably gonna forget that. Okay. I've got a lot of moving parts. The first time I had like 10 and like 10 people on here to attack with. Okay. The twig blight is gonna go and he's going to. I don't think he can move very far. And he's got 20 feet. 20 feet. So he's just gonna 5, 10. He'll go right about there. He's not gonna be able to do anything, I don't think. No, he can't do anything at all. Fucking wimp. The thorn blight's now. Here's the fun part. That thorn blight's gonna move up on you, Shadow. This thorn blight is gonna move just past the bark blight right there, yeah. This thorn blade is going to move to about beside the twig blade. You can get about there. And this guy right here is going to move right up to here. This guy is going to move up to. There we go. And they, same thing. 15 feet now. So, okay, first of all, that one's leaning up. I'll just go back.
Get off my husband.
Okay, so he only has one attack. He's actually missing an arm. So he has one attack. Which he's going to hit you with.
I'm going to try to snap it around.
That's a possibility. You can always try it. Shadow, you're going to get swing on. Nope, he's going to miss. He's just straight up going to miss. He's going to go like, yeah. He's like, miss you real good. Like, but then the other one, this right here, is also going to swing at you. Him. Swing at you, and he's going to shoot. He's going to thorn spray. Which is, I need another dexterity saving throw, please.
14.
Oh, nice. You still take 5 points of piercing damage. And then he's going to thorn spray you, Roger. So I need a dexterity saving throw of 12 or higher.
16.
What's 6, man? 3 points of piercing damage. And then I don't think any of the other ones can go.
Well, that's with that -1 dex.
Yeah, we're now with Roger and then Orin on deck.
Okay. I'm going to pull out my amazing short sword, and I'm going to move up to this guy here.
Okay.
And gonna hack at his arm and try to chop it off.
You're going to try to chop off his arm?
Try to chop off that left arm. 7. All day.
Okay, so as you go to explain to me how you're doing this. Explain to me how you're
As I'm going up, I'm gonna go, hi.
like that.
Yeah.
And he's just it's gonna see you coming and just go.
I'm still getting used to this sword here.
And it's gonna like screech at you as you do that. Okay, what else are you doing, Roger? You got a bonus action?
I can produce flame. I know I'm gonna use that bonus action to produce flame.
In your hand?
Yeah.
Okay, so Bruce Flame is you have to have concentration on it too, right?
Yeah.
I believe. 100%.
Visual, no.
Nope.
Nope.
No, it's not concentration. Just hold it in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool.
And I'll end my turn there.
You take a magic item to hurl the fire at a creature or object within 60 feet of you.
Yeah, you can just you can then just use it as an attack next turn, just throw it. But I don't think the attack is a bonus action; it's an actual attack action.
That's a magic attack.
Yeah, so it's an attack action. So not bonus, but it's like you keep doing it over and over again. Wah, wah, wah.
Mess up that blade.
Okay, it is Oran's turn with the Vine Blight on deck.
Okay, so here. And then, to try and cast Starry Wisp on the thorn one right here, I guess.
Okay, Starry Wisps.
Yes.
What does that do?
You launch a mote of light at one creature or object within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target on a hit.
Roll what you
The target.
It's radiant damage.
Yeah.
and
All right.
then the 5, yeah.
And then
That's okay.
12.
12 on the Thorn Blight.
Plus Dex, I believe. Oh, sure. What would be the modifier? Sure, that would
It would say everything. So Starry Wisp would be that plus 7
I got a good pearly. Get off.
to hit.
Takes 1d. Oh wait, 1d8.
So yeah, so it would be 12 plus 7, right? So
19.
19 to hit, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it takes 1d8 radiant damage until the end of your next turn. It emits a dim light in the 10-foot radius and can't benefit from invisible condition. All right.
roll your damage.
1d8. Is it?
No, that's a 10. Looks like a diamond.
Oh yeah, this one. 8 plus.
I don't believe there's a plus.
Yeah, I think it's just,
Oh, okay. No, it's because when I click on it, it says 1d8, and then when I click out of it, it says 2d8. That's where my mind is getting confused on
Oh,
that.
really?
Yeah. Like it says 1d8 here, like 1d8.
Yeah.
And then I click out of it, and it says 2d8. That's why I was getting confused there.
That is weird. You
Yeah.
launch a mortal light at a creature object range with make. So hold on, which one does? Here, let me get out of that.
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Okay, it says 2d8 radiant damage. It says it right there in the thing. So we're gonna
Okay.
go with 2d8 instead of 1d8
so
because that's what it says, right? So
okay, just making sure we're doing this. Right.
yeah, it says right there that your attack is 2d8. So we're gonna do 2d8.
16.
You fucking max damage both of them?
Yeah.
No fucking way. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So which one? That one?
Yeah, that little guy right there.
Okay, so
That's crazy.
I was going to tell you to be careful, little one, but apparently you don't need my warning.
Double 8.
okay, what else are you doing? Double 8.
I'm sure it's going to be like, oh, wait, what? Like surprised at herself. Like, this is a new spell.
You see this Stormblight just dodge out of Roger's attack like this, then just get fucking fried by radiant damage.
All right.
Distraction, motherfucker.
Not bad.
It is now the Vine Blight's turn. The Vine Blight is going to move. Oh, you're a little bitch. He's going to move to there. He's got 10 feet of movement. He's so slow, dude. He's so slow. But this is fun. Where is it? Okay, where are you? Is this? Would that be 15 feet from you to there? Would that be a 15-foot square? I don't know. I don't think so. I do the thing. Right there.
Looks like
I was going to get just outside of 15 feet. So I'm going to hit this spot. He's going to hit this spot with a entangling trance. Okay. He's going to cause a 15-foot radius. Each creature in the area must succeed on DC 12 saving throw or be restrained until the end of the Vine Blight's next turn. So essentially, he's going to try to get all of you guys, but he's only getting Orin and Roger. So I need a DC 12 strength check.
Strength, okay.
Add your strength modifier.
That's
And
10.
10 total. Okay, you are restrained until the end of the Vine Blight's next turn.
Okay.
That is also a recharge action, so please keep me in check with telling me that I need to recharge it first before I use it.
17.
You are not restrained. So, now
newest
Elwin's
dice.
turn.
The newest dice are happy.
Mhm.
For now.
Yeah.
Elwin's
Be
turn.
happy. Work with me.
Be happy.
See, country, Canada. I don't know why that made me think of that.
God's furniture.
Shiloh.
I won't be undertold. He's a goof.
I love his commercials, but
As
it's
you guys
so
are
cool.
starting to commit these fights and all stuff, you hear from the back of this grove in a calm voice. They struggled, you know. I told them not to be afraid. That they were becoming part of something greater. The heart tree failed them. But I will give them purpose. As she shadow steps from where she is, basically over here. She's now on top of that tree. And then she's going to, where is it? No. There it is. I want the spells. I want the spells. The spells are going to be what are great. As she looks at you, Aravan, as she casts Magic Missile. You are as you're standing there, all you see is all three. Is it three? Is it three? How much she get at this level? She's casting it at level 1. Level 1.
What kind of damage is magic missile? Is it just magic?
Yeah, it's just magic damage.
Force.
No, it's force damage.
Okay. Nothing I can do about that.
How many is it though? I think it's 3.
3, yeah. 3 plus 1 per level, I think.
Yeah. It's not +1 per d4, it's just +1 total, right?
I think so.
Yeah. You're gonna, of course, a 2, 3, and a 4. You're gonna take 9, 10 points of force damage.
Cool.
And that will be her turn. The forest walker steps forward, right to there, as he holds out both kids just like this, and you just hear this low groan.
The kids look conscious, alert.
They look dazed and kind of like charmed. They're not fighting the forest walker. Okay, and it is now your turn, Arabet.
All right. Yep. Move up here.
Oh, sorry, he's waiting them up now. Yeah.
Oh.
They only last till the end of her turn.
And first attack. On my cool dice.
On Thornblight?
Thornblight.
Please roll a 1.
That'll be a 24, sir.
That hits.
Okay. And come on, work with me. Using it two-handed for 6 points of damage.
6 points.
Second attack
Okay.
will be 22
Hits.
for 7 points.
How would you like to do it?
I'm basically going to treat his head like a baseball.
Okay. So we'll explain. Tell me what's going on.
My first swing, I swing through his head, and on the way back, I knock it back into the bushes towards this guy, so it lands beside Shadow and his feet.
Okay. That's not bad.
Batter up.
Batter up. There we go.
He's wearing his Air Force Ones.
First plate is
he
down. At
raised
the
his
end of your turn,
gaze.
all you hear is Elwyn go, "Oh, how quaint!" As you see those same 3 orbs appear, and she's
She's not. I haven't taken my bonus action.
okay. Fine. Then. Go. He's still gonna throw himself.
Giving yourself away, wench.
Yeah, a little bit.
I still have movement left because that's not 45 feet.
No, that's not.
Step up here,
Okay.
and I'm going to do an unarmed strike at that guy. That's my bonus action.
Okay.
11, 17.
That hits.
Oh, actually, what's my dice now? Sorry.
Don't be sorry.
1d6
Hold on
plus
to
4.
look at your stats.
1d6 plus 4, eh?
8.
8 points on the bar.
Oops. That's supposed to stay there.
Okay. Is that your turn now?
Yeah, that's it.
So you're gonna see these 3 green orbs spin in her hand again as she tosses them out, as she uses the legendary action. One's gonna land there. One's gonna land there. And one's gonna land there. I can't make it so it'd be unfair for me to be like, oh, she hits you right in the head with them, you know what I mean? So but you just see them laying down on the ground. You don't see anything else happening with them. They haven't done anything yet. They're just kind of hanging out. And that's Eric's turn. Top round is now you, Shadow.
I'm gonna swing at the one in front of me with the longsword.
Okay.
16, that would be.
That hits.
Okay. That's,
Wait, does it? Yes, it hits.
which one's the D8? This one?
Yeah.
For 3, 6.
6.
Some good damage.
Okay.
This is damage too.
And you do anything else?
No.
Nothing to say right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Barklight's turn. The Barklight is going to turn right to you. Hey, nice. And it's that Barklight's going to turn right to you, and its spray recharges. The other Barklight spray doesn't recharge. So that one recharges, that one does not recharge. And it's going to where is my fucking stat blocks? I hate having this between stuff. Okay, here we go. Where is it? Okay. Oh no, I didn't. The Barklight didn't use anything like that. He's just gonna turn. No, he didn't use anything. So I don't have to roll a thing. 'Cause he didn't use Was it the Barklight? It was the Barklight. Yeah, he did. But I looked at the. No, there it is. Thank you. I was looking at the wrong thing. Bar spray. There it is right there. So he did recharge. I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? He's actually gonna swing at you, Ervan. He's gonna use a slam. He's definitely not gonna hit. That's a 6. Is a 6 hit?
No, no, sir.
That was my.
I gotta ask.
That was my spine.
And no, that's not a. That's an action. It's not a thing. Okay.
Oh, by the way, my AC is 21.
Just so you're aware.
Hold on. You take 3 points of where is it? Piercing damage. Because from the Barklight, because you hit him.
Oh.
With
Okay.
a
Gotcha.
yeah. The splintered hide. When a creature hits the Barklight with a melee attack within 5 feet, the attacker takes 1d6 piercing damage from sharp bark and wood spines.
3, you said?
3. The other Barklight didn't recharge, but he's gonna move right up to the shadow.
This one?
Yes, that one right there. He's gonna move right up to the shadow. And he's gonna try to slam you. Shadow. He got a natural 20.
Oh,
You slammed your husband.
bastard. You pretty ugly and look at him.
Why I oughta.
Why I oughta.
10, 20.
That was so close.
So, 10, 20, 2 points.
2 points it is.
Hold on. You must make a Constitution saving throw.
So go back here.
+2. Right, that's 2.
Yeah.
14.
Oh, you're lucky. But you take 22 points of what is it? Bludgeoning damage.
Oh. Sorry. That was piercing damage, you said?
Yes.
I deflected.
It's not he's not dealing you damage. You're taking it for hitting him.
And the pieces of him flying out?
No, it's you hit him, so you take
Okay.
that damage. That's his it's what is it? Where is it? Splintered hide. When a creature hits the bark with a melee attack, the attacker takes 1d6 piercing damage from sharp bark and wood spines. So it's you hitting it.
Okay.
If you used a weapon, I believe it wouldn't have happened. But since you hit it with your fist,
Gotcha. Yeah.
it did. So yeah. How do you feel, Shadow?
Down to 1.
Wait, 1? No way. Holy shit. All right. Well, it's the Stormblight. No, it's the Twiglight's turn now. Did Twigblight get anywhere?
Yeah, he's under the.
He can get that.
Did you get any damage while you were transforming in that last session?
No, you guys all took
Long rest.
we all rest. I'm gonna count as y'all resting before you got here.
Oh, okay.
And we're at full rest.
Yeah, you would have been at full rest.
So then I should have.
So what was your damage? Yeah, what do you
I
have?
was at 32 out of 39.
Oh, then add 7 more points to your health then. Yeah, you should have had 39. The twig is going to hit you, Aravan. The twig.
Oh, that I didn't know I even hit long.
He's not going to hit you, Aravan. He's definitely going to roll a classy little 10. He's not going to hit you. And now we go to the thorn blights. Okay, so the one in front of Shadow is going to swing at Shadow. Oh my goodness. Natural 1. He's going to swing at Shadow, but unfortunately he's going to miss. But he is going to hit the bark blight. He's a natural 1. There's something crazy he's got. So he's going to hit the bark blight. And he's going to hit the bark blight with 1d8. Bark blight's going to take 8 points of damage. Yeah. Wait, hold on. No. That's resistant damage. But you're not going to take 8 points of damage. Why do you have that? And then the thorn blight right there is going to move up into the cloud of into the mist. Yeah. Well, in by the ball, the ball. It's right there. Like, just right in the middle. Right in the middle. Yeah, right in the middle. This thorn blight's going to move up right behind Aravan. This thorn blight's going to get up closer as well. That's all 4 of them, right? I only have 4 left. Yeah. Aravan he's going to get swung in and right behind. Does a son of a bitch 15 hit.
No,
No.
sir.
I have to recharge their sprays before everything, don't I?
You have 1 recharge right now.
I know, but I have to no, I don't. Because those were I was recharging the bark blights, the thorn blights I have. But do I have to recharge? Do I have to do it at the very beginning?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Okay, well,
House rules, man. House rules.
House rules. All right, one of them recharges, the other one does not recharge. And so that one recharges. That one does not. This one didn't get just because he's too far back, so he just doesn't have. So he still has it technically.
Okay.
And so he's gonna do the spray to you, Aravan. This guy back here. But he's also gonna hit other shit too. So the cost is it a dexterity saving throw? I believe. Yeah. Oh.
Well.
Failure.
12.
Oh, just enough. And the twig blight manages to make the save, I believe. No, he doesn't. And so does the other guy. He also fails to save. But it's piercing, so it's not going to add that much. Or is it 2d6? They both take. Then unfortunately, it's a whole big thorn spray, so everything takes fucking damage. So 3. Nope. He takes 3, but it's not 3 HP. And then that thorn blade right there. 4. Okay, and now is Roger's turn.
Okay. So throwing that pretty flame is going to be my action, right?
What did you write down?
Just adjusting the
Oh,
old
I
stat.
thought I said a number, and I thought you wrote down the HP or something like that.
So yeah, throwing the. We're going to throw
Where you going?
an action. That's going to be an action,
It's
right?
going to be an action, yes.
Okay. Oh, it's not going to be my plan right now. Would I be able to make it to Shadow from my movement here?
Oh, yeah, you should. Yeah, that's 30 feet. You can easily make the shadow. Yes.
I'm gonna.
You have a produce flame in your hand.
Yeah.
So that means technically, if you do anything with the other hand, if you that's going to dissipate if you use
Okay.
both hands.
Okay.
It goes away, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not a concentration, but like you have it produced. If you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Like it's like grasp my soul.
Exactly, right? It's like you go do some shit, it's going to do some shit.
I'm going to put the sword in my left hand, back in my sheath.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at level 3 on Shadow.
Oh, look at that.
Okay.
Level 3 on Shadow. Cure Wounds, level 3 on Shadow. We had 2 people raid us on Twitch.
Whee!
So
Lunar, if you're still here, thank you, baby.
6,
Thank you.
8, 10.
Is Cure Wounds action or bonus action?
It's going to be an action probably.
Not probably. Look at it.
Yeah.
It matters, dude.
Yeah.
It affects your.
Yeah, it's going to be an action. Yeah. So it's going to be like 6, 8, 10, 11, 13 hit points regained to Shadow.
Awesome.
13.
Awesome. That's good. And what else are you doing, Roger?
I am going to look at the Thornblight that was damaging my husband and be like, how dare you? And keep my fist up with the flame and next turn, well, no, whip it at him. There's nothing else I could
Hold
really
my
do.
hair back and forth.
All right.
I was just noticing that your hair really grew.
It's his, yeah.
Or,
I need to
because I put my
Or at
sword away,
least a
I'm going to
layer.
produce flame
Really
again in the
thick,
other
yeah.
hand.
you can't have
Wait.
two.
Okay.
Thank you.
It would be broken if you could have 2 of them. You only have 1 of them. Yeah.
Just like crack it in half.
Yeah.
Crack it in half damage. I'm throwing some shit.
Yeah, that'll be my
Little
turn.
fucking monkey poops, a fucking flame, and shit and stuff like that. That's your order.
Maybe I don't want to use that one, sorry. I got new stuff I'm checking out.
Mm-hmm. No worries. I'll go back here. Here she is. Here she is.
While she's thinking, I showed that you have 3 guys that are recharged and 1 that isn't. Is that correct?
Yes. So the one that isn't recharged, I think, is this one right here. I think him, and him are charged.
Use my dice to keep track here for you.
Ooh, nice. Nice.
Alright.
Nice. And then I also this guy is recharged. He is not recharged.
Okay, 2 more. Okay. Not the D6.
I am going to
That actually makes sense to do that, but I need my d6 to roll, so I can't really do that.
Oh, good.
use Earth Tremor, but a spell slot. Second slot.
Earth Tremor?
Yes, second level.
A 2nd level Earth Tremor, right?
Yes, sir. Cause a tremor in the ground within range. Each creature other than you in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, each creature takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone. If the ground in that area is loose, earth or stone, it becomes difficult terrain to clear, with each 5-foot diameter portion requiring at least 1 minute to clear by hand.
Jesus Christ. All right, so what
And
are you doing?
it's 10 feet. So I'm pretty sure you're going to be in it.
It's 10 feet, 10 feet.
You believe
So
it?
realistically, if you cast it here, you'll hit all these guys.
Yeah.
Enter it on me. Oops. Walking with my mic.
Yeah, I'll center it on Airman.
Centering on Erevan, eh?
Yes.
So every player has to do the dex save. Is it like take half damage if you succeed, or is it you take on a failed save? Each creature takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone. So okay, so if they pass the save, they don't take any damage and they don't get knocked prone.
Looks like
That's
looks
what
that way.
that's how it reads to me.
That's how it reads to me as well. I don't
Yeah.
see anything.
But are you casting at level 2? You said.
He's not even done yet. You shouldn't even roll. Yes.
Well, no, you said it, so that's 2d6 then.
Okay, so
So unfortunately, he's got to keep it. He rolled. Not
he
prone.
rolled a natural 1. That's why I was like, why did you even roll? We weren't even like there yet. We were still figuring it out.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so
Okay, I got. So it's a dex save, right?
yes.
Dex save. So I got the twig blight, a bark blight, and a thorn blight.
And
Look at these
then
real quick here. Okay, so the thorn blight will succeed.
okay.
So what's the next save again? 12?
15.
Oh. Thornblight will not succeed.
So we're just gonna just
Switch.
just one sec. I just want to ask a question before. We'll just do the one roll and then just have that count as everyone, or would it be separate
Yeah,
rolls?
no. So you do one. So you do the one roll, and that's how much
Just
damage
one.
will be caused with everything, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And then my twig blight
Okay.
will fail, and my bark blight will fail. All three of my guys are gonna fail.
Okay, and then we get 2d6.
Jesus Christ. And what type of damage is it?
Bludgeoning.
Yes, bludgeoning, and
Would this be considered magical? It is a
I would think
spell.
so. Well,
level 1 application. How do I say that?
It is a spell, so I imagine it would be considered magical. Right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it says you cast this spell.
Yeah, it is a spell, so we'll consider it magical.
So you'll take 8 points of damage.
oh, good.
Don't you go die on me over there?
Okay, and I'm just gonna make sure I hit my slot so I don't forget,
Okay.
because I will.
Fucking be kidding me.
And y'all are prone.
The bark blight is the only one that could have not had it affect him, but it's non-magical bludgeoning damage. So how much damage was it again?
8 points.
8 points. So that thorn blight right there that came in behind you. So that's going to be you. The bark blight.
There, twig.
Yeah, no, but the bark blight though, I can't remember which one it was. When you hit it, how much damage did you do it? It's
Okay,
like 8 points, right?
sure. I
I
told you.
think it was 8. I think it's 8.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to keep track of all this shit. It's fucking hard, dude.
It's hard when you have a multitude of characters.
You gotta write them all down and I remember which one is which one on the fucking pad down here. That's always
Should
fun.
have gave him little names too,
I should have.
Twiggy,
Would have been nice. Twiggy. Twiggy.
Bark Bark.
Bark. The fuck, dude? Why you gotta say shit like that? All right,
So
it's now the Vine's turn.
turn.
He's gonna move to here. This is as far as he can go. Fucking Christ.
Prone.
But he's going to. Then again, hold on. He's gonna try to see if he's entangled plants recharges. It does not. Fuck. He's nothing else. He's just gonna move. Alwyn's gonna look at both you at the end of end of a player's turn or just a creature's turn for legendary actions.
Her turn, I think.
Yeah, I would think it would be her turn. I could be wrong.
I think it is her turn. End of a player's turn. What does it say? You looking it up?
Yes. Working.
Working.
very helpful.
Daylight come
Cunning
and we
action.
don't wanna go home.
I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna. We'll just call it then. Essentially, she blows up all three of those orbs. Right as it becomes her turn. So all three of those orbs are now blown up.
Ka-choo!
And they're just misting there right now.
Don't step in
And
those.
then it's her turn.
Does it affect this fellow?
It does not.
They're friends.
They're blights.
Yeah. They're friends.
So,
Rip you.
It does not.
okay.
Okay, so you see all. Hold on, actually. You know what? Yes, it does. Okay. He takes only because he's right on top of it. But yeah. Okay. So she looks at all of you and she sees this immense, entertaining event happening in front of her, and you hear this soft cackle. She turns to all of you and goes, "Looks like you're gonna fight for a world that's already lost. It's too bad you don't see the truth behind the rot." As she will shadow work again. This time it's gonna happen over here.
The old lady's getting closer.
Hold on, no. She's here.
Oh, the tree's trying to eat her. It's like poltergeist all over again.
Mm-hmm.
45.
Oh god, and that would be kind of crazy to turn that around.
She would be able to reach here. Realistically, yeah. So she's right there. 45 feet. Where's the 9? Is the 9 reaching that tree right there? No, not really.
Yeah.
No, not really. It's right. It's right
like on
shy
the
of it.
cusp.
So she'll land. She'll shadow point to here.
The old lady.
Right. And she sees Arrowvan in front of her. As she what is it? What was she gonna do? No, she won't do that. That would be funny though. Oh my god. No. At 3rd level, where is it? Yeah, that one right there. No, she's not gonna do that. That would be funny though. She's gonna cast Hold Person on you. You must make a Wisdom saving throw, or be paralyzed for the duration. The duration is up to 1 minute.
What DC am I looking at?
The DC is going to be a Wisdom 15.
Well, that would be a dirty 20.
All right. All right.
My highest stat, bitch.
Wisdom?
Yeah. It is.
It is? I thought Dex was your highest stat.
20.
Jesus
19 is fine.
Christ. Jesus Christ. All right.
For just such occasions.
She's going to get annoyed. She's gonna look at you and you're gonna see her hand come up and she's gonna crunch it. Nothing else is gonna happen. That you know of. Okay. Why isn't it going through? It's starting to really piss me off.
She holding her broom.
She does not have a
Oh
broom.
no, it's her sister.
Sister
Myra.
had the broom. Is it? Oh no, it's all. You're gonna hear her mumble some stuff under her breath, and you're gonna see her like use her hand and crunch her hand. Try. You want to understand what it is? All right.
Roger.
He's not close enough. She's mumbling it back. She's way too far. He's not close enough to understand what she's saying. It is now the Forest Walker's turn, and he's going to just
Get a little closer.
get a little closer. Get a little closer. Unfortunately, he's not. His hands are full, so he can't really. Hold on, can he though?
He's not going to attempt to beat us with children, is he?
Cherry.
Mm.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. No. No, he does nothing. He can't do anything right now. His hands are full with 2 kids. It is now Eravan's turn.
Question.
What's that?
What is that?
We'll find out eventually.
What do we see?
What do you see?
Yeah.
Are you gonna roll a perception from the ground?
Sure.
At disadvantage because you're kind of
Prone, yeah,
behind,
you're
like you're like
prone.
looking at shit.
And you're prone.
And I failed.
You failed. All right. That's fair.
You just craned your neck. You're like,
Yeah, you're like, hey, what is it over there? What's going on over there? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay,
oh,
exactly.
that's
stand
what's
from
my
No, it's half your movement.
And you're like, oh god.
So you have 20 feet of movement left.
And they're still prone.
Yes,
Yeah.
they haven't been able to go.
Cool.
You're prone. Yeah, I think you have
an
the
advantage to hit them.
now.
Yep.
Oh.
No, he is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
2 attacks. We'll start there.
When you what? No, first tell me what you're using.
My staff.
Okay.
I learned my lesson. So that at advantage is 18. Nope. 78. Need my glasses. That's a +8 in that little box. By my staff.
The branch of the monkey tree.
Yeah, right there.
Yes, plus
That's
8.
an 8.
Oh, you clicked totally.
18.
That hits.
Okay. And that's 1d8 plus 5. For 8 points.
8 points. Okay. That's the bark.
The bark.
No. Okay. All right.
Still kicking?
No.
No?
I was going to do it.
Just gave his head in. What his wooden head? What would appear to be his head?
Okay. It's like a bark stump, so like you're not really is.
Yep.
Okay. You just like you would like as if an axe came down and split a
I
log.
brained him, shall we
You
say.
brained them.
Okay. And then
I
this way.
spend a lot of time painting these, man. I guess I could kill them so quickly.
It's the pent up aggression for like the
22.
last 2 weeks.
That hits. What are you hitting next? The twig blade?
Yeah.
Okay.
Our characters are like
Or 9
sitting in
points.
limbo, We're getting ready.
9 points.
Yep.
On the twig blade.
Mhm.
Okay.
And for my bonus action.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to do that. Crap. I'll save it.
What are you looking
They can't do an attack of opportunity while they're on the ground, correct?
No, if they're prone, they hold on. No. We came across the same prone. They still do an attack of opportunity when you leave. I think. Let me just double check that. But I think remember we had that conversation before.
Oh, but I am willing to accept that.
to find it? Excuse me.
Yes, they can make an attack of opportunity against the no. Yes, and a creature can make an attack of opportunity. Yes.
Okay. I'm actually just going to stand and put.
Yeah, it only affects their move. to move and attack. This makes no sense. The prone condition itself doesn't prevent the creature from making an attack of opportunity. It only affects the prone condition, the prone creature's ability to move and attack. Makes no sense because an attack of opportunity is an attack.
With disadvantage.
Oh, yes, it's with disadvantage, but still, it's an attack. It makes no sense to say it doesn't, like, the wording is so bad there. So bad, guys. So bad, guys. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Shadow, you are on deck. Roger, you're next after the Thorn Blights.
I'm gonna swing at the one in front of me again with longsword.
All right. See what you do.
Longsword.
19 hit.
Yeah. Say 6, 19 hit. What?
9%. I was adding.
No, I know, but like, did you roll a 6 or are you adding 6?
I'm adding 6.
Okay. So I was like, you have a fucking plus 13 to hit. What the fuck? Okay. All right. So longsword hits. Yep. So it's 1d8 plus 3.
That's this one, right?
If you use it as a versatile weapon, you use it with 2 hands, it becomes a 1d10 plus 3.
That's 11.
Jesus Christ. All right. Do anything else?
That's it.
No. It's now my turn, bitches. All right. So the one that was charged is dead now. So the Barkwake's gonna charge, and he's not gonna charge. He's not gonna get his attack back, but he's gonna slam you, Shadow. And he's gonna roll a lovely 8. Does an 8 hit?
No.
All right, the Twig Blight, who is going to get up. He is going to attack you, Ervan, with his claws. 17?
Yes.
I'm fucking tired of that creature.
Hey, you can only hit me with the
What?
20. You can only hit me with the 20.
No.
Well,
It's 21. My guys have pluses.
Okay.
They're not sitting there bone dry. They got pluses. I can only hit you with a 20. That's it. Everything gets a plus 9 now.
yeah.
God mode.
God mode activated. The Twig Blight misses.
Irvan runs.
Urban runs. But now it's the Thorn Blight. And that Thorn Blight's going to get up. And he's going to stay right there. But then that Thorn Blight is going to move right beside you. Right in between you and Orin.
Yeah.
No, like right in between. Like,
There?
yeah. Not right there, but yeah, right there. Yeah. This Thorn Blight's going to move around on the other side and flank you. No, not that one. That one's going to stay where it is. That one. Yeah.
Is Orin getting an attack of opportunity here?
No, because he's right in between the 5 feet of both of you. That's why I said right in between. Yeah, I was paying attention. Shadow, the Thorn Blight in front of you is going to swing at you first. And he's going to hit you. Just don't know how bad yet. There's a 22 hit.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. They have a 10-foot reach. 5 points of piercing damage. And then Ervan, all 3 of them are going to swing at you. They're all going to miss.
Human Matrix mode.
All of them are going to miss.
Oh, back.
That's fucking bullshit.
Ow.
How do they all roll below a fucking 5?
I'll take it.
Oh. Well, that was a piss off. Oh, they've moved. You want to close that door?
Oh, I'm
Chris?
sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. And Roger to go with Orin on deck.
I will use the flame in my right hand, and I'll throw it at this guy here.
The bark light.
The bark light, yeah.
All right.
Alright, so.
Produce flame.
Yeah. That'll be 18 all day.
Hold on. We gotta check something first. We have to check something. All right. It says 2d8 here. I don't understand what the hell is happening. And 2d8 here. But it says 1d8 in the thing. It's so fucking stupid.
I was looking at 2 at level 5.
It gets stronger. Yeah, it gets stronger. So that's 2d8. It's fine. Go ahead. What'd you roll?
18 all day.
That hits.
Okay. And 2d8. It'll be 5 points of damage.
5 points?
Yeah.
On the bark light?
Yeah, on the bark light, yeah.
Is the bark light susceptible to flame?
You see it. It catches fire.
And I'll end my turn there.
Alright.
What's my turn? I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
Yeah,
I was
you're up
zoned
now.
out.
You still there?
Restaurant. No, they're gone.
No, they're there.
Oh, there?
They blew up. The smoke is still there.
Oh, okay.
The
It's just smoke now. Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought I didn't.
the area effect. So technically, Roger,
Sorry, Roger.
you're gonna take damage from it because you're touching it.
It's not even in
Your
there.
foot is on it. Your foot is on it.
3 points of necrotic damage to your big toe.
Big toe, bitches. Let's go. What is the damage?
Sometimes you don't play.
So you should have taken the damage already. It technically, when it blows up near you, and if it's within range, it would be touching you technically. So you would have taken the damage regardless. So I gotta find the dice to roll for it first. There it is. 4 points of necrotic damage.
Already.
Your big toe really hurts.
Oh, god damn, that big hill.
You stubbed it.
Yeah. Like something to that barrel.
You right in there? Right in there?
Yep. We are casting Thunderclap. I'm sorry. It's gonna hit multiple. I gotta use my moves. They're gonna hit multiple people at once.
Yeah, but why am I one of the people?
You're the one that's the center of the fire, and
I mean, feel like cast it there.
it's only within 5 foot radius. And if she moves behind them, like if she tries to move, she's gonna be hit with attack of opportunity too.
Okay, so what are you casting?
No, wait, because now he's making me second guess what I'm gonna
Thunderclap?
do. Yeah, but I'm gonna. Or wait, can I do both? One sec. Uno momento. Let me just double check because now I'm completely second guessing what I'm doing.
So any creature within 5 feet of you needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
That's what that does.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do it the way I was gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Right there. So that's gonna
I'm
be
sorry. I have a set idea.
okay. That'll be the twig and the 2 thorn blights will get hit, but the 1 thorn blight on the very far you will not touch.
That
Will not
one
get
right
touched.
there,
Yeah, he's just outside that
So
distance.
you're gonna make a Constitution saving throw of 15.
A 15.
You're
Okay, so what is the con saves? I got to
16, so you're safe.
Okay, so the thorn blight, the twig blight, con saves.
Cover your ears.
The thorn blight's gonna fail.
Okay.
Not thorn blight. The twig blight's gonna fail. Thorn blight, 15. All 3 of them are gonna fail.
Okay, so Aaron passed. You got 16. And so you guys take 9 points of thunder damage. Orin's hitting hard tonight.
Oh yeah.
She is hitting hard tonight.
She-
Which is nice.
It is. It's good. These ones that I picked out are actually rolling pretty good for her. What is your health at?
32 or something.
What do you want to see happen to this twig light?
Ooh.
Excuse me.
So thunder client thunder sound. I assume it's literally
It's literally just
quite. I think it was like she goes like this, charging up the electricity within her palms and like. That's it.
Thank you, Jesus.
then she sneezes.
That would be hilarious. That would be funny.
Yeah.
Charges it up and she's just like, say goodbye.
Oh, say goodbye. Okay.
Say goodbye.
As your hands go together and you emanate this vibrating clap that can be heard 100 feet away,
What's that?
you see the two thorn blights just kind of like just get hit, but they shiver, but they're still there. They see the twig blight though shiver, and all of a sudden just collapse as all the little bits and branches that are building it that made it as one are all just like falling apart. That's such a cool little blight. I really like that blight.
You like that blade or don't like that?
I like that blight.
Okay. I
Look
thought
at
you
him.
said I don't like
Look at
it.
him.
There's a funky little dude.
Oh, he's got a little moss on him. Get the fuck off your moss.
He's growing friends. Yeah.
Okay, so That's great.
And that would be it.
So-
for that one.
Do you mind if I look at your character?
Yeah, go right ahead.
the vine blight is going to go ahead and move to there.
Oh, he's cool. I like how he looks.
Mm.
That's cool.
Um,
like the big bad guy in the background too. Does he have like an eye on his hand, or is it just like a
that's like a
oh
bone like branch.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like an eye and an eagle. That's cool too.
This is something you can do as a bonus action.
I don't have a magic weapon.
Read the next part.
Okay.
He's going to recharge his entangling plants, and then he's going to cast it in a 15-foot radius, which is going to be this entire area right here. All of you guys.
The dex.
Can I ask a question? Because this one he's just talking about. It has to be a magic weapon for that one, right? It says
Back of the blade bond, you can create a bond with a magic weapon you touch. You cannot bond with a magic weapon if someone else attuned to it or another warlock is bonded with it until the bond ends. Your bond with the weapon ends if you are using a features bonus action. Yeah, no, you have to bond to an actual weapon.
What's the bottom one? A conjure.
Conjure?
Yeah.
I think that means you like
Bonus action again if your weapon is more than 5. A conjured weapon disappears when the bond ends. So if you were able to conjure a weapon,
Oh, okay.
you then technically can bond to it,
Got it.
as long as no one else is. But you have to be able to conjure the weapon first.
That's what it.
Or if you conjure a weapon, she can bond to it. But it has to be available there already for it to be attached. If that makes any sense.
Kind of like forward with his option.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so it is a PC's 12 strength check.
Strength.
So I need you and Orin to make one.
Strength.
Yes, please.
I rolled a nat 20,
Nice.
but
I failed.
it still goes down, doesn't it? Because hers is a minus for her strength.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
So a natural 20 will still
that
be
was-
super awesome, but the technical number is 19. So you pass, you fail. So you are now restrained until the vine light's next turn. End of light's next turn. So you are now restrained. You have the restrained condition, which is
On it. Restrained. You have a speed of 0. Your attack rolls against you have advantage, and my attacks have disadvantage. Saving throws are disadvantage on dex.
here you go.
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go. Perfect.
All right. All right. The reason why I don't have the cards out is because I had way too many things.
Yeah, that's valid.
Not gonna happen. All my guys passed. Conveniently, they passed that one. Fucking dicks. But yeah, so that is the Vine Blight's turn, and it's now Elwyn. All these little dot things disappear.
Taking the moss with it.
If it takes the moss with it, takes the moss with it. Roger. Oh, I didn't realize Roger was prone.
No. Well, how'd that happen?
Oh my god. All right.
Is there a barrel over there?
Before Elwyn goes, I would like both Shadow and Orin to make Constitution saving throws, please.
Stress.
18.
20. Not a natural 20 though.
18.
Okay, good. All right. No.
Good for you.
Not good for me. No, good. No. Yeah, good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Thank you. Appreciate you saying that.
Well, what's good for us? Come on, your team play here.
Fair play, eh? Fair play, eh?
Share the wealth.
Share the wealth, eh?
Where's the difference in loss in here?
Okay. Oh, you're lucky. Your DC saving throw is fucking high.
It's just be the ball in there.
Can you find it? It's all over here.
Blending into the carpet.
Probably. Yeah, it's this color.
There it is. Got it. Nice. All right. It's now Elwyn's turn. And she's gonna
Yeah.
shadow port back up into the tree. She doesn't like me down the ground right now. She's up in the tree. She's jumping all over the place. Get out of the tree fighting like a man. Is that what you just said? All right. All right.
Dude, it's rush hour here.
You
Imagine you're killing me throwing the rag. Here, wipe yourself up. Yeah.
What is she gonna do? So, Erevan, you're restrained right now, right?
Yeah.
You are restrained right now. Okay. All right.
All right.
Damn it. All right. All your saving throws are at disadvantage?
Dex.
Just Dex? Alright. That's fair. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I never know what to do with her. Oh, here we
He
go.
gets bored and leaves.
You choose a portion of.
So how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it 2 days.
3?
3? Was it 10 to start?
I've got 2, you've got 1.
Okay, so 3. So 11. Okay. That's not bad. We're getting there.
Mm.
Or it's going out. All out tonight.
Uh-oh.
My mustache.
Yeah, my mouse died.
Oh.
Fuck.
Wow.
Tell him we hooked up the PC.
She's gonna cast mold earth
Oh no.
on you, just below you. And it's going to turn the ground from where you are, and she's going to move 5 feet of dirt from below you, where you sink into the ground. It's the second time this fucking mouse has died in this much time. They're fucking pissing me off. I gotta charge it. I think like cords all over the fucking place. Fuckers. So yeah, you're gonna that move 5, so it's gonna turn basically where you are, even though you're restrained. Now for the next hour, that's like your movement out of there is going to be considered not difficult terrain. That's the other one. This one is like restrained again, but you have to like roll a disadvantage to move out of that spot.
So since I'm restrained, am I hovering above that hole right now?
No.
The mine just
Like,
happened to
because you can be
sag.
restrained and someone can hit you with force damage and knock you 10 feet. You're still restrained technically, right?
Not if I'm tied up by these fixed vines, which are fixed to him, are they not?
No.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No, they're
I
not.
took it as
They're
like
just,
a
it's
spider
just
web.
no. It's just one thing that comes out of the ground kind of thing. You know what I mean? So like you can be knocked, right? But no, he just moved the ground below, like moved the ground below you and all that stuff. And from what I understand, it doesn't have enough force to cause. It doesn't cause any damage. It just basically digs you into a hole, right? And then see, this sucks because I fucking. Oh, there we go. And then as a. All right. That's gonna be your turn. Because my mouse is dead and it's pissing me off.
We win.
No, you don't win. You don't fucking win.
You have an acrobatic save at disadvantage to avoid falling down into the hole. To step.
No, since
Tightrope
you're
on the vines?
since you're technically restrained, I don't think you would be able to stop yourself from being in that hole. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Right? Like it's kind of like you're kind of like stuck there. That's something like you can't get out because the restraint you're in isn't something that you have the ability to do a roll to get out of. It's just you're restrained now to the end of its next turn.
Okay.
So it doesn't say you have a roll, so I would imagine that you wouldn't have the ability to like stop from being able to fall into the 5-foot hole.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's throw you into a 5-foot hole, motherfucker, and bury you alive. The Force Walker is going to just stay exactly where he is. He's not going to move anywhere, and he's just going to look at you as he sets both kids down, and his hands are no longer restrained. Fuck. Oh, here we go. I'm back, bitches. Cancel. Okay. Let's just do this. I'll plug it back in a second here. Let's go back down to stat blocks. And now it's going to look at all of you. And it's going to no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Fuck. It's still too far. It's just gonna set the kids down. It's gonna look at both of you, all of you. So as it looks around, you're gonna see these beady, red, sickly eyes just kind of looking at you guys back and forth. And Arrowman, it's gonna be your go. You're restrained.
Okay. So my attacks are disadvantage.
I don't know if do you have attacks when you're restrained?
Yeah, it just says they're a disadvantage.
Okay.
Attack rolls against you have advantage, and my attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay.
Which one of these fellows is looking in the roughest shape by my
Give me.
thinking? Percentage or perception?
They're all looking pretty much the same. They're not looking like beat up, but they're looking like they've been through some shit.
Black.
That one right there, okay.
Oh, disadvantage is still 23.
What the fuck?
I rolled a 15 and a 16.
Fucking hate monks. I fucking hate monks. What's your plus?
8. And there is 12 points of damage to that guy.
To which guy? That guy?
Okay. Thorny.
Thorny.
Hey, look, we got Thorny, Horny, and Thorny.
All right. Well, who's next?
Well, if he's not going to go down, I'm going to give him another shot.
All right.
Misses.
What was it?
10.
Okay. I was really hoping it was a critical one. would have been great.
Bonus action.
You gonna punch him?
No.
That would be funny. You should punch him.
But it's only for me.
What I'm thinking is I'm restrained, eh? Okay, it won't work. Never mind. I'm there. That's it. And
That's it?
Yeah. No point in disengaging when I'm tied up.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, you see Elwyn again. Same 3 orbs. Spin them in her hand, and she's just gonna throw them up in the air this time. Not even gonna go down, across, just up in the air. And they're just gonna
No way. No way. All 3. God damn it. Now you've done it.
Stay there. Okay, so they're all gonna land there like that. Let's move the things so they're like. Okay, this one landed here.
That one was dead on.
Yeah, dead on. This one was like right on the side of it, on that side of it, and that side of it. Like this one's a little from that way.
Cycle.
They're all pretty much gonna smoke you guys. Yeah. Yeah. As you see these 3 orbs, as you're standing there, just. But community one landed right in the center of you. It went into the 5-foot hole. So it's inside that hole right now.
With me. Yeah, great.
Okay? I had to do that.
Yeah.
So that was your turn? Yes, it's there.
It didn't explode.
It did not explode. Not yet. Not yet. No. And it is going to be Shadow on deck with the Blights afterwards with Roger following. Okay? What are you doing, Shadow?
Okay, I'm gonna be behind Roger and shoot. What is that?
As you step out of range, that Blight's going to take an attack of opportunity. He's going to miss, though.
Alright.
Yeah, he's going to
What are
miss.
you aiming for? The
The
sword?
one over that way
This one?
Yep.
The bar part?
with the arrows.
All right.
Okay, that's crossbow. Yeah, sorry. That's 19 hit.
Yes, it does.
That's a D10.
Yeah, no.
5 plus.
2, so that'd be 7.
7. Okay. And now, as you, so are you, is that your turn? Anything else? Okay. As you peg this Blight with this arrow, he's still on fire though. He hasn't been extinguished, and he's gonna let it like screech. And as he lets out the screech, he's gonna run at both you and Roger with his arms out like this, as if he was told to.
Give me a hug.
And he's gonna go up and he's gonna try to grab both of you. That is a 19-21 for you. 12.
It's just hits.
Both hits. He's able to grab onto both of you. And as he does that, you're both gonna take fire damage because he's on fire right now. But he's also gonna take the same damage because he didn't try to put himself out. So he's. No, it wouldn't be that. What would it be? He's just on fire. Would it be the same damage that you would take with a bruised flame? Or like a firebolt? What would you do when you take fire damage? Like in a game when you walk through a fucking wall of fire or something like that. When you, it's like 1d4, 1d6 or something like that.
I feel like it would probably be like 1d4.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Like it's not gonna be much, so you're gonna get hit.
Yeah. if it's a big flame, obviously be more. But if you're just getting like caught on fire, it's probably something little. But then if you don't get rid of it right away, then it would probably progress into a bigger one.
Wait, you hit him with 7 points of damage?
7.
Yeah.
Damn it, I keep writing down the wrong number. Right, as he runs up to you, and he wraps both his arms around you, you hear this like wood cackle, like rattling, happening, as it sounds like it's laughing, but it slowly starts in itself, and it just crumbles. But you both take 4 points of fire damage as well.
So 5.
Looking for
4.
But he dies. He's dead now.
4 down.
4 down.
4 down.
Twiggy is no longer there. Okay, now we're at the thorns. Now all the thornies under there are all gonna swing at Aravan. They have advantage, don't they?
They do.
First one's gonna miss.
They do not take necrotic damage, correct?
no, because it's sold in the ball form.
No, it's not.
Second one's gonna miss.
Yeah, it's in the ball form, isn't it?
Nope. He said they exploded.
No, they're in the ball form
They're in the
now.
ball form.
Nothing's blowing up
Oh,
yet.
it's just in there with me. Okay.
Yeah. The third one's going to hit.
Yep.
With a 23. The other one's rolled like not very good at all.
Good.
Good. What it says. You're a dick. Why you gotta ruin my fun, bro? Where is?
That's funny that you said Vessel was crying for me and then he wanted nothing to do with what else.
Mad.
You're gonna take 9 points of piercing damage.
I would like to deflect that attack.
Are you able to while restrained?
Probably not.
Probably would have a disadvantage.
Well, if I can still attack,
No, it'd be probably a deflected disadvantage then.
I don't have to actually roll. It's just a reaction.
I don't know.
What do you think?
It's so hard because, like, realistically, like you would imagine that yes. So what is it? You're restrained right now. Can monk deflect on attack while restrained?
Come on, Google, be my friend.
You can't.
Okay.
It has to be a ranged attack.
Okay.
Right? So it says yes, you can still deflect an attack while restrained, provided the attack is a ranged weapon attack, and the monk can use their reaction to do so.
Okay.
But unfortunately, it's not a ranged attack. He's just like jabbing at you.
9 points.
That is 9 points of piercing damage. And right before Roger's turn, you can see Elwyn look at you and goes, "Have fun," and blow all 3 of those orbs up.
Has the blind guy taken his turn?
What?
Has the blind guy taken his turn?
No, one guy is after Roger and Orin.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 3 of them. They're all within you. So Orin and even the blights. The blights are gonna take this force.
I don't take neurotic damage.
It's not gonna be neurotic. It's force damage because
Okay.
you're right beside all 3 of them. So the force damage is still gonna hit you.
You don't take it. You're resistant to it.
Yeah. So you'll still take it, but you'll take half damage and resistant. There's going to be 6, 12, 15 points of force damage to everybody in there. You're literally going to see, holy shit. All right. You're literally going to see as this happens, and you're going to see all 3 of those storm blights on there just kind of, they just shatter. All 3 of the thorn blights are gone.
Everyone screams in agony as this happens.
Take the force damage, and now you're in the range.
Aravan might be dead.
Oh, that one's cocked. Yes. 12, 15, 3 4s? No fucking way. 8, 16, 19, 20. 20 points of necrotic damage.
Erevan dissolves into a puddle of goo.
Okay, hold on. Remember, we decided this. Once you hit 0, we don't kill you right away.
Okay.
But you are unconscious.
So I would take half of that.
You would take half of that, so you take 10 points of necrotic damage. But you also take the 15 points of force damage.
I got that one already.
So
She's not feeling very good either.
what is Erevan at? So Erevan is definitely unconscious. But what points were you at before the necrotic hit?
2.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
yeah. You might actually die.
Holy shit.
Dun dun dun. We're both like borderline dead. He's like, oh shit, I didn't mean to do it this way. I didn't mean to do it this way. Oh shit, oh shit.
18 points of damage after that. Holy fuck.
Dissolves into a puddle of black goo.
I wouldn't say black goo. It's still green.
Green.
What did we say the ruling was? We had a rule on this. What was the rule? Let's look at the rule first before we decide anything. We did have a rule. Rules. Spells only cast one spell per turn. No, bleed over damage. What did we talk bleed over damage was? I didn't fucking write down the thing we talked about. In session 0, what did we talk about? We said if we do enough damage to be able to do your full HP in a single blast. So did the force damage take you down to 2?
Yes.
Oh, so it wouldn't have done full damage. It would have done down to 2. So no, you are not dead.
Okay.
But that entire area is full of necrotic, and if you stay in it, you continue to take damage. So, yes, you are technically at 18 points of negative damage. If you reach 38, you die.
Okay.
Until then, you have saving throws.
Okay.
That's what we'll do. Bleed over damage is only if you hit the where your HP is the other way.
Okay.
Okay. So all the thorn blights are. Oh, well, no, not all of them. One's still up.
This one over here.
Yeah. You want to pass me my
There,
thorn?
right there.
My thorns?
What's the duration on this cloud?
Till the end of her next turn. So she's right here. So it's literally coming up. Literally the end of her next turn it goes away. It's one of those ones she throws out and then it blows up. She can blow it up whenever she chooses as the second part of her action. And then it only lasts till the end of her next turn. So if she does it before it's her, if she does it, blows up on her turn, then it ends at the end of her turn. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So, that Thorn Blight is going to. Does he have his spray?
I no longer know which one is which.
I can't. I'm gonna just roll. I'm gonna roll. He gets it back.
The best way I remember the DH one.
Okay. The Thorn Blight is going to Thorn Spray at both Roger and Shadow.
Okay.
And that is going to be a dex saving throw of 12.
17.
9, 11.
11. Yeah, you'll take 7 points of piercing damage, and you will take 3 points of piercing damage. And it is now Roger's go.
Okay. Do this. I want to save you.
Purple.
Would it be able to reach Caravan in that?
Yeah, you can reach them.
Okay. Okay. I know I'm gonna take damage on, but I gotta do this. I'm gonna move into the circle. Go up to Airman.
You know, right there, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk get right up to him. And I'm gonna use my last level 3 spell slot. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at level 3.
Before you cast that,
Yeah, I'm gonna move them on that.
all 6.
All 6, okay.
4, 6, 9, 11, 12. Oh, you're still 14 points of necrotic damage.
It's not bad.
That's not that bad.
It's not bad. So I'm still standing.
I'm still standing. I'm still pretty. I'm still pretty.
So
When Lauren looks over, she notices that Ervan's clothes have disintegrated.
Yeah, you're pretty chewed up. Your robes are kind of like a little, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw half his body right now.
Change is not your ass, it's out.
Okay, I'll just move close enough. So
That's fair.
okay, so yes, yeah. Okay, so 3 wounds, almost 3. Yeah, yeah. I'll just move that more that way. So okay, so 8, 10, 14, 16, 17, 20 points to Aaron.
From 0 to 20.
Yeah.
What the? Look! Don't look.
Don't look.
Nobody look.
My balls are out.
My
Don't
balls.
look.
My nipples are burnt.
My nipples are burned.
My balls.
And I'll use my bonus attack.
You're hairless now.
I'm an elf.
Is it going to affect me if I cast Reduce Flame as my bonus action? Is it going to affect anything around us with the mist?
It's a
Wait.
gas explosive.
Is it something that? Oh, I'm capable of asking that.
Okay, hold on. Let me double check something.
Really? Do you have to keep concentration on that though?
What?
On produce flame? Does he have to keep concentration?
No, there's no
Okay.
concentration on produce line, no.
I wasn't sure. That's one I don't really see very often.
Yeah.
It's handy that you don't have to.
Excuse me. So I got some level 2 spells. Some level 1.
Mm-hmm.
Is a cantrip considered a bonus action or?
It will say it in the cantrip.
Yeah.
It says it specifically in the cantrip
Yeah.
itself.
It actually does not.
It should. That's
Oh, yeah, it does.
bonus action.
No,
Like, what are you talking about? Yes, it
talking about
does.
mine. Yeah.
I'm just going to play it safe and not do it. I'm just going to. I don't want to blow us up after that.
I would just simply have you roll your big dice. It specifically says right there whether or not it's determined on the rules in the game. And this right now, there's no actual rule saying necrotic mist, because the mist it's in right now would actually ignite, but it could ignite. So I'll just simply have you roll your big dice and see if you would ignite it or not by producing flame.
You know what? We didn't come this far just to get this far, so
He kills all of you.
Yeah, I'll you know what? I'm gonna go for it. Big dice.
Big dice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, first, okay, go ahead.
Okay, Sam Regal time. That's 10.
All right.
Blows us up.
No, it does not ignite. You're able to produce your flame.
Okay.
I had the DC. I didn't make it crazy, but it was there. You're close.
Well, end my turn there.
End your turn there. So you're right now holding a flame.
You'll kill us all, you fool.
All right.
I'm not butt-ass naked right now.
I'm not butt ass naked right now. I wouldn't say you're naked. Or it's your turn with the vine on deck.
Mm-hmm. Bonus action.
I could have got
Sucks to be you. We are going to.
That's a you problem, baby. Let's go. All right, what are we doing?
I'm just gonna another right there.
Yeah,
I just wanna-
here, we're passing those. We know they're there. The damage has been dealt. If anyone moves into it, we know we can track it again.
So here.
So you're right beside.
Yeah, I'm right.
So move yourself right beside. Yeah, you have to be right there. It's touch, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
This is because I was looking for that, so it's kind of moved it closer for now.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on myself. I don't have to roll my d20, right? It's just
No.
roll instantly 2d8s, which is the triangles or diamonds. It's 2d8 plus 4, 6, 8. 6 plus 8 is 14.
Mm-hmm. 14.
Let
All
me
right.
do that super quick before I forget that number. And here, we're feeling better. Let me do my little spell slot so I don't forget, because I want to be fair. And that was a level 1 that I did. And I am going to use my bonus action of Misty Step, which is, how far can Misty Step go again? Up to 30 feet of unoccupied space. I am going to go and Misty Step over here by the street. And that will be my turn. Get out of the line of fire for a minute. Whew.
No pun intended.
Literally. Alright.
I hate that smile. I know that
You
smile.
got some.
It's over.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
Hold on. Oh, you passed. No, you passed it. You passed that strength check. Yeah, you're not restrained. Only he is. Okay, is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. Vine's turn. Here we go, Vine. Here we go.
Holy. Calm yourself, woman.
All right. So let's go ahead and see if he recharges his entangling plant. He does not. Look. That sucks. He's gonna move right up to you there, man. And he's going to finally get the swing. He's gonna use constrict.
Oh, a constrictor.
And he's not gonna hit. That's fucking stupid. Fucking things are fucking stupid. Elwyn is going to. Yeah, you're now going to be. Not
I'm in a hole.
You're in a hole still. You're in a hole. You're in a 5 foot
At
hole.
least you're covered now.
No.
No, I mean, like, you can't see.
Yeah.
He's pretty much knacky.
She's going to look down
Put that
at all
away.
of you. She goes, "You killed them." Her eyes are gonna flare. Wild. You killed my sisters. Do you even understand what you've done?
No, explain.
Save the world.
They were the roots that kept me grounded. And now they're gone.
And then we got a dramatic one.
And you think that weakens me? Fools. Their deaths unshackled me. No more whispers in my ear. No more holding me back. It's my will now, my voice. The circle will hear. So go ahead, bleed me. Burn the grove. You're just feeding the fire I've always been. And when I rise from this, and I will rise, you will wish I had died with them. As she drops from the tree, and as she hits the ground, she, with a bonus action, casts, transforms. And she hits the ground as a giant blight bear
Blight bear.
who lets out a sickly roar. A grave roar.
Mhm.
All creatures within 30 feet can hear it and must make a 14 wisdom saving throw, please. That's... Oh, you're lucky. You're just outside of it.
Yeah, go me.
You are not still Shadow, so you have to make a wisdom saving throw as well.
Wisdom.
Wisdom
I passed.
of its choice. 14? You passed?
I got 19 plus 5.
You didn't pass? Okay.
Oopsies.
Even with a +5.
I didn't pass. I got a 6.
Okay. For the next minute, you become frightened. While frightened in this way, a creature is also vulnerable to necrotic damage. A frightened creature may repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. So for the next 10 turns, you are frightened. Okay?
Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is in line of sight. I cannot move. Do not willingly move closer to the source of fear.
So you can't approach the bear.
Mm.
You have to move in the opposite direction or sideways. You can't go towards it in any way. You can't look at it.
It doesn't say that. It says you
Okay.
can't approach it.
Can't approach it. Okay. And if you attack, it's disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Any attacks on the bear are at disadvantage. She's gonna have fun. But that was her bonus action as she dropped to the ground. Now it's her attack. She's gonna just gallop forward right towards both Erevan and Roger, and she's gonna swing with. She has multi-touch. She's gonna swing with each claw. Both of you. That is a 13 on Roger
It's
and a 25 on Erevan.
It's
Both hit. That is going to be... Oh, shit. She's pissed. Oh, you fucking kidding me? Okay, so... woohoo! So hold on. That roar, you are frightened. You're vulnerable to necrotic damage, so you take double damage. So you're going to take 8 points of piercing damage.
is that from her?
That's from her.
Deflect.
Only ranged attacks.
I'm not restrained anymore.
So you can deflect any attack at
Yeah,
all.
it's just like
Okay. You still take
so. It was 8 points though, right?
8 points.
So there is 6 plus 4 is 10 plus 5 is 15 points of damage. I would deflect it. I reduce it to 0 so I can redirect it for 1 key point. It hits him.
Okay. You still take 6 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
You will take. You're not. You passed it. You passed it. You passed it. So okay. So you're still gonna take 2 points of necrotic damage, and you're gonna take 7 points of piercing damage. And you hit him with how much damage? 8.
Okay, so 8.
8?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. You finally touch him. Fair enough.
or he's looking like that chest.
The Forest Walker, who's vibrating right now. Both the children are standing in front of him. In a what can only be considered a grotesque display, he casts root bind, which in a 20-foot radius of him, right? So, no, he's not. No, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's not going to hit any of you guys, but he does hit the 2 kids. All you see come out of the ground, spires, right through both the kids as they get mounted on these spires. And you start to see them slowly petrify and start turning.
You bastard.
And that's when he lets out a bone-curdling roar that just shakes the ground directly towards you guys. Enough so that it...
Don't break the tree.
That one.
There.
That one falls over. Fuck you, tree. I glued them all to this, so I'm hoping I can get them all off of there. Okay. And that will be... No, because he cast that. That's that he's going to move now. And so those kids are technically there. So we'll just do this. One here. One here. They're just spires right now. They're not Thornblights yet. And he's going to move around. Technically difficult to train, so he's only going to get to here. This is technically trying to get around everything. He's a big boy. And that's going to be his turn. Erevan, it's you next. The mist has dissipated, by the way.
Okay.
So I'm not at any advantage or disadvantage.
No. You're just at advantage.
Advantage?
No, you're not. You're at advantage.
Take it. Well, I'm at advantage.
Advantage.
13.
13. It hits.
It's
Yeah.
10 points.
10 points.
Fine.
Jesus. Okay.
Second attack. Not 20.
Okay.
6 points. Well, 1, double, 2, 7.
7 points. What a waste of a natural 20.
Huge waste.
Ah, sucker. All right.
Bonus action.
Okay. So this bear is right up in your business right now. Technically. Because he got close enough.
Bonus action. Step of the wind.
Okay.
Disengage.
Okay.
Movement.
Okay.
1 or 10. 50. We'll go there.
Okay.
Get away from that fucking bear.
Okay.
Sorry, Roger. The key point.
All right. As I mentioned, Shadow, it's you with one Thorn than Roger.
Mine was 30 feet? Yeah, 30 feet is this one here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him with a sonic strike.
Is that straight?
Or are you just wondering if you were in
Yeah,
Just with the
Oh,
range. Okay.
6.
How would you like this to happen?
It's a mind control, right?
Yeah.
It's, yeah, you're basically shocking its brain, or what you would perceive that its brain is. Which realistically, it wouldn't have one. So would it actually do that much damage?
Shaking his head.
Yeah, he's like rattle his head.
Yeah.
That runs out of his nose.
Sap runs out of his
Yeah.
nose. He's leaking, but he's dead. So you want to pass him now?
Nicely done.
Here we go. Here we go, Hans.
All right. Okay. It is now. So
Nice. Ah.
it's Roger with Orin on deck. You guys are getting him down there. Nice. Good job. Good job.
I'm gonna produce flames just for show. Put it away, and I'm gonna
You already
watch.
have it produced.
No, it was just for show because I just realized what I want to do.
All right.
It was just for show.
Okay.
I'm gonna wild shape.
Okay.
You know,
Bear versus bear.
bear versus bear.
Here's your bear.
Alrighty.
All right. Just hold on. Yeah, give by you. Yeah.
Okay. And okay, I'm gonna multi-attack
All right.
on the big bear.
Okay.
This one is gonna be claws. 19.
So that's gonna hit. But first, before you do anything, I would like you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, that's cocked. That's cocked. Landed in that. That'll be 18.
18. Okay. You good?
First one I said was claws, right?
Yes.
So it'll be 4. That'll be 10 points of damage.
10 points. You go ahead and take 10 points of necrotic damage as well.
Oh, yeah, was it 10?
Oh, unless you give me a Constitution saving throw. Sorry, my bad. There's a saving throw to that.
10, 13. That's 6.
Failed, so you take 10 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, that was all for show.
Hold on. No, what level are you?
5.
So your
Yeah.
druid level's 5.
Yeah.
Your what circle are you?
Circle them in.
Okay, that's times 3, I believe. So you have 15 temporary hit points. So you would not be knocked out of it yet.
Okay, so temporary.
Yeah, I believe you have 15 temporary hit points, right? When you change?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah. Okay, so
Yeah. Because just to double check that, but that's I believe you get because the Circle of the Moon Druid gets more temporary hit points than the regular regular druids. So I know that. I don't want War Domain Cleric. Just double check this to make sure we're 100%. But yeah, I believe you would get more. Circle of the Land, no. Circle of the Moon. You gain the number of temporary hit points equal to 3 times your druid level. So if you're level 5, you get 3 times that. So you get 15. So you would have 15 temporary hit points, which means you take 10 necrotic damage, which would knock you down to 5 temporary hit points. So you'd still be the bear.
okay, so there, okay.
And you landed that hit, right?
Yeah, that'll be what is this again?
That was your claw.
10 points, yeah, 10 points damage on
Yes,
the
yes,
claw.
10. Okay.
Okay, then the next one is going to be bite, which is going to be 18.
That was piercing, right? Slashing?
Yeah, slashing it. Who's slashing it? Slashing it and destroy the claws.
18 hits.
Yeah, 18 hits. Okay, then it's 1d8 plus 4. It's going to be 10 points of piercing damage. Don't tell me it's funny.
That's 10 points of necrotic damage again.
Okay.
So you are now knocked out of bear form.
Okay.
But I still take my damage. What was you with?
Be 10 points.
10 points? Nice. Nice.
Okay, so that's.
The one thing though is that the damage doesn't carry over to your actual hit points anymore. It just knocks you out of the bear form, right?
Yeah, just out of the form.
Yeah, you don't actually. Because in the other one, no, the other one, damage would carry over on 5e, like the 2014 rules. Damage carries over, but in this one, you just get knocked out of your form to still just stay where you're at.
So that might be 10 hit points.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That was all for show.
wasn't all for show. It was a good valiant try, but now you know.
Yeah.
You've learned something. You've learned something.
Yeah.
It is now. That's right. So Orange turn.
How long does
How
her
many-
fear last again?
10 rounds.
How much
It's
health
been
points do you have?
It's been one. Yeah. Been one. It hasn't been one round. We weren't on when it started turning yet, but yeah, technically on the first round.
I'm gonna gonna have to rethink that then.
They're still be able to move. Yeah, that range. Or is she gonna have that opportunity to attack and then
You guys were up close and personal with each other. What do you
You're
think?
gonna, yeah.
I'm gonna risk it and drag that there.
Yeah.
2 feet. I don't want to be right up against her this whole time.
She's gonna let you.
Okay.
She's not gonna swing at you.
Back
You see
right
this
up.
bear look at you, and as it looks at you, it has this look in its eye that's like, you're not worth my time. This look in its eyes as you back up.
Good choice.
It just watched you transform into a bear and just get beaten out of it in one turn.
Let me your dice for a moment. Okay.
That's rotting hide for you. Hold on, wait, hold on. Make a constitution saving throw. First, before, I'm sorry, make a con saving throw, because this depends whether that actually enough fire damage actually hits you.
7.
It's gotta be a 13.
Yeah, it's 9.
So it still hits you, okay. Sorry.
Okay.
But you've learned something.
We learned something.
You ready?
Alright.
What are you doing?
Going out dice.
Interesting. Interesting.
Cloud of daggers.
Ooh, okay.
Level 3. Directly in the center. And it goes to 60 feet in range.
Within range of 60 feet, but what is the range of cloud of daggers? I think it's only 15 feet, like a diameter of 15 feet, right?
30 feet.
It's a
Wait,
30
no. Sorry, I read it wrong. 5 feet? 5 square?
So level 3 cloud of daggers?
Yes. I could be reading wrong. I apologize.
No, it's fine. This is the okay.
This is
So
a new one.
it is it's a 5 foot cube,
Set of 10.
but your range is 60 feet. So you can get anything in 60 feet, but only 5 foot. So only one of these animals, one thing you can hit only one thing.
Alright, I had her then.
The bear. Okay, and that's level 3.
Yo.
34 for each spell slot level above 2.
So that's 44 then, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
It's no, level 3 says 64.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Level 3
No,
says
that's okay.
64.
I'll have the wrong amount of it.
So 64, eh?
That was close. Yeah.
Jesus.
Ooh, not bad.
Oh, you're lucky.
8. $13 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure I hit my slot on that one, and that one stays for it's a minute. It's a concentration spell, and I can move it if I would like, but in my next turn if I would like. And your health. How is your health?
I'm not bad.
You have fun. Your health. I don't think I can do that just yet in this one, but it's in my next city. You're at 5. You're at 10. You're higher, aren't you? You're in your 20s, aren't you?
At least.
I am 14.
Shadow, were you frightened?
Mhm.
You get to make your wisdom saving throw again for being frightened. Do it right now. Yeah.
That's the wisdom.
At the end of your turn, while being frightened, you have the ability to recheck it to see if you can wipe it.
1.
After one, so no, you don't wipe it. So remember that at the end of every one of your turns, you have the chance to break the frightened thing.
Never mind.
What are you doing?
I thought I had one as a bonus action. A health healing one for a bonus action. Cantrip? Am I looking at the wrong spot? Maybe I don't. I thought I had one in the. Interesting.
No, you have one as a bonus action. Did you use your bonus action one though? You have one that is an actual bonus action. I think it's cure wounds or something like that.
Yeah, it's just not. No, I know, but it's just not showing in my bonus actions. I just have the bardic inspiration one. It's showing for me right now. But or in cutting words, but she did have one before. I don't remember taking that away.
I don't think you can take it away, isn't it? Class.
It's a class thing, but it's not showing up.
Yeah, that's good.
Now it says cutting words. I've never seen cutting words there before.
No, I haven't either. I didn't even.
But no, it's not on our thing anymore. So if you
Like,
change,
realistically, I can't use it because it's not there.
it's not there.
I'm
No.
not gonna.
What's cutting words do?
Cutting words. That's a reaction. It's not a. It's not a
Yeah, I
bonus action.
can't.
But you're not using your bardic inspirations, man. That's
I
just sad,
know.
bro. It's just
I've
sad.
been focused on my hard hitting.
And you're hard hitting. You're hitting pretty hard.
She
I don't know why,
is.
You're hitting pretty hard.
Because
Seven
bardic
sounds.
inspiration isn't a bonus action, is it? Or is it?
Bardic inspiration
Okay.
is a bonus action. Yes.
You know what? Fuck, I'm gonna use it.
What is it now? Oh my god! At level 5, it's a 1d8 dice. You use on a 1d8. Take a roll.
Roger, there you go.
Okay.
Congrats.
We're ready. That's bardic inspiration.
There we go, and that will be end turn there. That's weird though. I don't remember unequipping that. I have to look into that after the session.
Yeah.
Because that's weird. Didn't.
Yeah. Spells.
Yeah, I didn't know Produce Flame became my bonus action after leveling up.
It's always been a bonus action.
Oh, has it?
Bruce Saint's always been a bonus action. Yeah.
I have to look into that after. But yeah.
And
Anyways,
how long does the bardic inspiration last again? So,
it's until you use it essentially.
Yeah, it doesn't really have a
time frame on it. Okay.
next hour, within the next hour.
Yeah,
So
but
realistically,
really, yeah.
like during this battle, you should have any time to be able to use it. Realistically, we won't go an hour in
Okay.
time for that to happen.
Mhm.
That would be 100. 10 moves, 60. It'd be like 60 rounds.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
Like we would never reach 60 rounds.
Yeah. Okay.
Like we've just gone through round 4
Yeah.
or round 5.
yeah,
Realistically.
around that.
Yeah.
So Oren's gone. It's now the Vine. He's going to roll to see if he gets his charge back. He does not get his charge back.
You little bitch.
I like the green one.
But he is definitely going to move towards Shadow. It's 10 feet. There you go. And he's going to try to constrict you, Shadow. It's going to be 14 to hit.
Nope.
Dang it. He does not do it. Elwyn, though, is going to just gallop right towards you, Roger. So, right here. Oh, I knocked you over. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I will now, though. Sorry. I shouldn't laugh. Yeah, okay, that works. It's going to bite at you, Roger, which is going to be a 16 to hit.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, that's going to be 3, 5, 8 points of piercing damage, plus 2 necrotic. You down? No! She has seen Erevan get brought back up by you. She's hitting you again with a claw.
You ruined my plan there, you evil bear.
With a 17 plus 24 to hit. 2d8. Oh, you fucker. That's going to be 8, 13 points of slashing damage. And you are not frightened, so you don't take any damage from that either.
Minus 13 right now.
Yeah. Hold on. How much of the necrotic damage do you take on the claw strike when I hit you with it? 2?
So it was 8.
Okay, you're not down then. You have 2 points because I did that wrong. You're not frightened. I read the wrong line when I hit you with the claws. And technically I would have hit you with cold damage as well, not necrotic damage. You are frightened, so you would have taken 1d8 of whatever would have been cold damage, not necrotic. That's the damage you would have taken. And you would have taken no cold damage because you aren't frightened of the creature. You were just taking the slashing damage, which is the same.
Okay.
as I did the 2d8s. I just read the wrong line when I did the necrotic damage. That's my bad. But this next attack would put you down.
Okay.
The next one does put you down with the cold. You're not frightened, so you don't take cold damage. So you just take the 8 points of damage, which would not put you down. So now you are technically down, right? Now, but you're at 0 hit points right now. The first attack didn't put you down. The second attack did put you down. My bad. I messed that up.
Wait.
9 rounds of fear remaining.
Wait.
As you guys are, as she puts her one claw on Roger's leg and pushes down, she looks over at the three of you and goes and says, "How much longer can you last?"
You take damage from the cloud of daggers.
What do you mean? When I leave it? So I took the damage. Do I take damage when I leave it?
Never mind, no. Sorry. I read it wrong.
But yeah, you can move it to me to do more damage.
No, that's right. I read it wrong. That was completely my bad.
I only take it once a turn, anyways.
No, we're good then. I read it wrong. It was my
Yeah, that's all right. No worries.
Continue.
That will be the end of her turn. And the Force Walker is going to rattle again, and you're going to see the spires behind him just shake. As you see more of the children petrify and slowly moving up their necks and into their below their ears. Their face is still, you see their face, but their body is now almost fully petrified. I feel bad for those kids. You guys killed those kids.
My fault. Yeah, come with us. I'm a safe place.
We'll leave you behind. Don't worry, it's okay.
Could be great parents.
As he turns though, and he goes and to entangling grasp at Shadow. Which is going to be a 12. Not hit.
Excuse me.
I'm tired of not hitting shit. And that's going to be Araband's turn with Shadow on deck.
23 on my wisdom save.
See how that works?
Not scared.
Hold on. Is it at the beginning? I thought, is it the top or the bottom of your round? I thought it would be top.
Remember you said Bob move around.
Let me just reread it again real quick. End of each of its turns. So at the end of your turn, you can make that wisdom save.
Damn it. What a waste. Okay. Well then. Who's around me?
You have the Bind Light, you have the Tree Forge Walker, and you got her right there.
Her I have no interest in whatsoever.
What was that?
Because I'm scared to death of her. Can I hop the street?
Oh, yeah. It would be considered difficult terrain. So you use double money to get over there.
25.
Okay.
All right. 11, 16.
Yep, it hits.
It's actually, sorry, that's 19 for my apologies. I'm still last level. 1d8. Where'd you go? 8 plus 5, 13.
13 points.
Second attack,
Okay.
18
Hits.
or 12.
12 points.
Yep. It's 25. Bonus action.
25.
All together.
Or both.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm at 25. What are you talking about? What did you just roll? The fuck?
Bonus action, I'm going to do a flurry of blows. 2 attacks for 1 key.
Okay.
15.
Hits. Just barely.
5 more.
Okay.
And 22.
Hits.
for another 8. Sorry, 7.
So 13, 12 more points.
37 points.
Jesus Christ. Nice. Nice. All right. All right. Fuck you, monk.
This isn't a concentration thing, eh?
No, it's not.
Disappointing.
The spires are just in there now, and they're happening. Just like they did before. Oh shit.
Nice.
I got assaulted.
Special effects.
I got assaulted.
Special effects, guys. Let's go. All right. This is a long fight. Well, it's meant to be. It's a big bad, right? It's like a legitimate fight, you know?
You're pretty good cutting them down.
You are. That's Elbraz. Are you done?
Oh, I gotta do my saving throw.
Okay.
Waste my freaking 18.
What is it? 14 wisdom save.
19 plus 5, 24.
Okay, you're no longer frightened. Shadow, it's your go.
You!
You. I'm gonna push.
Video.
Push with the heavy crossbow towards the bear.
Yeah, shoot the bear?
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, so roll 2 dice and take the lowest.
That would be
9.
9.
Yeah.
14.
Misses.
Misses.
You shoot the bolt. As you do, you see the bear just kind of shift, and as it does, the bolt does manage to hit one of these encroaching branches coming off the shoulder and just chips it off. But more so, you see this snarl come from the bear's mouth as it looks at you. What are you doing?
Action? Oh, you have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, second wind too.
Second wind, yeah.
And has he done a
Action surge?
action surge?
No, we haven't done that yet.
Do you not get 2 attacks at level 5?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
believe he
level 5,
does.
yeah, you get 2 attacks, yeah.
You get 2 attacks each turn. That's not just an action surge thing.
okay.
That's just you get 2 attacks. You get to hit twice.
So you can shoot again.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot again.
Hold on. Where is it? Let me hold on. Attack for action. It says 1. No, it says 2. Yeah. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna
Why
just
did it
shoot
say it
again.
right away? That's fucking weird. So you're gonna shoot again?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Disadvantage again.
10.
Same thing. You're gonna pull back, shoot it again. You're just gonna miss one of the twigs, and now the bear's just gonna bar its teeth at you.
Okay.
Is that all you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, wisdom saving throw.
8.
Plus-
Wisdom 2. I think it's 2.
Okay, so you still fail, so you're still frightened. Okay. Roger, it is your goal. Can you please give me a death saving throw, please?
On, Roger. Natural 20. There it is, right there. All right.
5? Yeah, I was like, there it is right there, really?
Our suggestion.
Powerful city.
Okay.
I assume 5 failed.
Is it anything below a 10 is fail. Okay, it is now Orange's turn.
What's reading? Question. So it says for the cloud of daggers to move it, it uses a magic
It
action.
would be your action. You would be
It'd
using
just
your
be
action
my
to move it.
straight
Yeah.
up action. Okay. I'm going to use. I am going to cast Mass Healing Word on my party.
Mass healing word, eh?
Yes,
What?
sir.
Damn.
To 6 creatures. Again, so 2d4 plus.
What?
His mic is on.
I want to take our mics off before we go to the washroom.
Yeah, I took mine off. Ew.
Sorry, chat, for that.
My apologies.
We are not used to
Taking my.
these mics right now. We're used to the table mics being at the table, not going with us. So we apologize for that.
You said it hard or anything.
So
Oh,
2d4 plus 4.
They pick up quite a bit of noise too. So they would have heard it. Pitch into the side of the bowl, baby.
I did.
You.
Edit.
So 2d4 plus 4. So you get 8. Everyone gets 8 points of healing.
All of us?
Oh,
2d4 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all you get at level 3. That's both your level 3 spells, though.
Yep.
you said 8, right?
8, yes.
Now,
Was that an action or a bonus action?
that's a bonus action one.
Oh, so I can still move my cloud of daggers then.
Jesus,
Okay.
you get that's a fucking bonus action for you. Holy shit!
She's a little crazy right now.
All right, go ahead. Do what you gotta do.
So I'm gonna move it. And I'm gonna.
What?
Roger's up.
No, he's not.
No,
He's
he's
down.
Oh, it is.
He got 8 points of health, but he's still down.
Oh no!
Yeah,
No.
he's up.
He's prone, but he gets health back, so he's no longer against that saving throws.
I'm going to put the cloud of daggers on her, but I'm going to position it so that he's directly out of her range, and that little tiny sliver there doesn't touch him. You get 8.
Touch him anyway.
So you're putting it on her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So 6d4 again.
64.
Think order for that.
Oh, I have
Think order
6
for
here.
that.
Thank you.
Oh wow, Embo got 8.
There you go.
I put mine on.
3, so 6, 9. That was a 2. I'm not altering it. 2. So 6, 9, 12, 15 points of damage.
15 points.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
Yeah, she's doing pretty good tonight. These new attacks are doing
Not
pretty
bad at all.
Well, that anger at Airways.
That'll be it.
He loves me.
good. That's A's end turn.
All right.
I
Well,
have
turn.
it
It's divine.
also in here.
It's divine now.
That's enough.
Except for, yeah, the false life is in there.
Blind Blight does not
It's all
recharge
in
its
there.
ability, but it's going to use Constrict on Shadow. It's
And the climb
19.
is pretty brutal.
23 technically. That's 2d6.
I almost
That's
rolled every
4,
outcome.
6 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are now considered grappled. And that's the end of the Vine's turn. And then it's her turn now.
Baby, build this house. Please take my picture.
What does it look like when you cast healing? No, let's close that.
Mass healing word.
Yeah, what does it look like when you cast mass healing word? Nope, good to you. Close you. Is it like, is it all the things? Is it somatic and all that shit?
Instantaneous. I would have.
Verbal. So you speak. You gotta speak when you're doing this. So
Does it
if
say
she would
verbal?
hear you and she would understand what you were doing.
Okay.
So she would 100% head directly in your direction. That's where she's going. So
What did we just decide on prone characters getting attacked?
yes, you can do attack of opportunity.
Okay, I will.
I'm just gonna do this right now. Cloud of daggers.
19.
That will hit.
I'm just gonna do this because this will be represent the cloud of daggers right now. It's just right there.
Okay. Here,
You know, the skinny circular thingy. Just so I can.
yeah, use the upside down one. Use it upside down.
Yeah.
Right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was right there.
It was like right outside.
So what are you hitting with?
I'll just unarmed strike.
Okay.
Let's
Well,
roll
here,
d20 for that one.
Yeah, you already hit.
Okay.
You're 19. So what's your damage on strike?
You're attacking
two.
her?
Just 2 damage.
It says 2 damage. That's all it says. No.
Yeah, that's what it says.
I don't have sword out or anything. So.
All right. Okay.
All I do is just punch her.
Punch her in the ankle when you went by.
He's so
So love you.
Sizzle.
He's so real.
Sizzle, bitch.
Or cat and
Give me a
kitten.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh.
He puts his feet in his shoes and he like just wears them. He's so round.
But will they?
You take 2 points of necrotic damage, please.
Well, I'll still be down anyway, right?
You're still down. You're prone still.
Oh, sorry. I moved you
So-
up. I apologize. That was my
Just like that. Now she's on you, and she's going to swing at you with her claws. Both claws.
At me?
At you.
Okay.
A 21 and an 18.
They definitely hit.
You weren't frightened, were you?
Nope. She passed me.
Yeah, you're out of range.
She's out of range.
I was like
Yeah, that's right,
just
that's
out
right,
of
she
range. Like by like a hair.
Where's all the D8s?
I was having trouble finding mine too.
You fucking kidding me? No way do I roll 2 ones. 6, 8, 10 points of slashing damage.
10 points?
10 points of slashing damage. With fucking 4 D8s. I have the possibility to do like 32 damage.
You dropping your rolls all 8.
Oh, so upsetting. So upsetting. Okay. Okay. I haven't been using this the whole time, but it's gonna. Okay. It's now the Forest Walker's turn. And Araban, you went ahead and punched him a bunch. You're gonna see him rattle again. And you're gonna see the kids finally fully become petrified. They're still inspired, but not fully petrified. They've changed now into Thornblights. The little ones, yeah, little ones, right? Little Thornblights. And he's going to make 2 slam attacks against you. Rude. Rude.
Slam you against the wall. Boom, boom, bang. You got like no clothes on too, and you get smashed.
Okay, so the first one is a 17.
Miss.
Second one, natural 20.
Ooh.
Deflect?
Yep.
You can deflect all you want.
Gotta
It's
roll your
the-
damage.
What?
Gotta roll your damage.
I'm gonna roll my damage.
Excuse me.
$24.
So I deflect 6 points of that, so I take 19.
18.
18.
Yeah, 24 to
Yeah.
18. This is a Forest Walker, man. These guys don't hit light. He only gets to make 2 attacks with a slam attack. That's something that
I'm
sucks.
down to 4.
Down to 4. You guys are doing pretty good for right now. For right now. But it is your turn there, man.
Okay. Well. 16 hit.
The Forest Walker?
Walker.
Yes.
Or 12.
12?
That's 49 points I've done to him. At least. And I don't think a 10 hits.
It does not.
I'm going to spend another key point.
All right.
I think. Yeah, after flurry blows, 2 attacks. Got to go all out.
Gotta go all out.
Nat 20.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
6, 10 points.
Okay.
Knock this mofo out.
Or 19 plus. Hits
That it.
for another 9.
All right.
And 60 points of damage to this mofo.
The big boy?
Yep.
Yeah, the big boy.
Okay.
All right. Shadow.
Is he getting weak yet? Is he
Like I said, I haven't been using it the whole time. I keep forgetting about it. Can you please make a?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Can I make my wisdom save? Or did I blow it?
Oh, you can make wisdom. Go ahead.
That was pretty close.
That's 25.
You do good. Okay.
Wait, sorry.
Shadow, please give me a wisdom saving throw. Of you need to beat a 14.
9.
9.
Oh, it's not there.
0.
So that's a 9.
A 9.
Okay, so first of all, you now all your attacks against the bear are all now at disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay. Until the start of their next turn. The start of their this is till the start of their next turn. That would imply the person rolling the wisdom trait save, right? Yeah. And you failed by more than 5, so you are also frightened for the next one round as well. Yeah. So go ahead, your turn.
We psionic strike on that big guy there.
On the big forest walker?
Yeah.
All right.
Take him out.
You got like one of those left right after that.
I got 4 left.
How many do you have?
6.
Holy shit. I thought you only had 4.
Not anymore.
So now you have 3 left because it's the third one.
Yeah.
So 5 points. Okay. I think I made a mistake when giving you guys the next level going into this.
Nope.
And I'm gonna use the crossbow on the big guy again.
On the big guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
10 plus 5, 15.
That hits.
Nice.
4 d10 is this one.
4?
No, 1 d10.
Yeah.
Is this one?
Yeah.
5 plus 2, 7.
7?
Yeah.
All right. That is
Yeah, it's quite a bit.
quite a bit. Okay. And it is now Roger's turn with Orin on deck.
I will use half my movement to
Stand up.
stand up. I'm going to take out my trusty short bow and use my bardic inspiration, and I'm going to shoot at Forest Walker.
Okay.
18, 26.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. And that's going to be no D6 minus 1.
Oh.
Because it's a dexterity weapon, he has a -1 to dexterity. Oh my god, dude.
That's going to be 5 points of damage.
That's awesome, but like, damn it, you're gonna want to like make your next. Fuck's sakes, man.
More special. Razzle dazzle.
Razzle dazzle.
I'm being attacked. So
Razzle dazzle.
it's for all the damage I've been doing.
Yeah. Carbon.
Oh, holy lag.
What? That's probably a solid 5 to 8 second lag. It happens. It is what it is. It's not the end of the world. All right, so you shot the force walker.
And I'm going to use 15, so I got 15 feet of movement left. So I'm just going to go 5, 10, right here.
10.
Yeah. And that shall end my turn.
All right, Orin, please give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my app. Stop. Wisdom saving. Yeah.
When did I go? Did I do a wisdom?
Yes,
Yeah.
you did. You
Okay.
failed it. You got a 9.
Right, thank you.
18.
Wait, a wisdom for being frightened? I thought you passed that last one.
No, I didn't.
No, you got a
Oh, and then
9.
you roll for that. Roll for that. So the 9 was for another totally different wisdom saving throw that you had to do.
Okay.
But roll the one for the frightened. This will see whether or not you're okay. You're still frightened for the next like 8 rounds. Plus, you're frightened for an additional round on top of that, so technically 9 rounds. What'd you get?
18.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
your turn.
Yeah.
I think that's exactly what that was, though. How is she feeling in the tummy region?
How she feeling? You want to?
Is she, yeah. She.
How's she feeling the tummy region?
Yeah,
Oh
does she
no, that's
wanna
up to you. You
can
can-
she channel?
You can try.
Try and
You can
channel
try.
it?
It's up to you. You can try.
What would that be? Constitution?
It's a
Yeah.
constitution.
Cons roll. So just a d20.
Yep. That's whatever your constitution bonus is.
16.
Just pass.
Fuck yeah. So she channeled it, or can she use it, or is she just?
Yes,
Yeah.
you are able to call on it and use it.
All right. Well, enjoy some fires.
What?
Enjoy some fire to the face,
All right.
and then what? Bitch. Bitch. But like in a burpee tone, like bitch.
Okay, so it's 1d10.
1d10.
Yeah.
This guy.
Yes.
6.
6.
It's hard to read those ones with the like pale gray paint. It's like something that's just like,
First time you successfully blown fire.
And not burnt your allies,
yeah.
which is awesome, I guess.
Go Oren.
Go Oren. We're succeeding. Yay!
She did that.
Flashback.
Yeah, 'cause that's just, well, hold on. That's a 15-foot cone, right? Forward. So that would be to here, and it would technically reach there. So you'd also hit this guy right here.
Okay. So he also gets 6 points? Or would he get? No, I don't know.
What? Or what did he get? What? What are you
Would
going to
he get-
assume things now?
No, I was just like, what I was thinking is more so because she's in the way, kind of. But the
No,
but
no, it's
she would still, okay.
It's a 15-foot cone. Like,
Okay,
it's
so
like
he's, okay.
stuff like that. So when it would like ripple around her and hits the stuff on the side of her as well.
And then my last question is, can I move my cloud daggers again, or would that be my whole turn?
Your
My whole
dragon breath would be considered your action.
Okay.
So you would not
Yeah,
be able to move
no,
your cloud
that's-
daggers.
Yes, I do have my bonus action.
As the fire curls around Elwyn and hits the vine blight, you just see him catch fire, and just this rippling fire just kind of start crawling up its arms, and just like it's like rippling along into the little
Crevice.
grooves and crevices as the whole thing just catches fire. Just, you see fire just like this all over the place, and it dies.
Sweet.
It says, "I really do like this guy."
That was a really nice one.
It was nice. Spent some time printing some.
You did a nice job on your painting.
What?
You do a nice job on your painting.
I basically, you know what I did with all these blights? Is I made a type of Mod Podge with brown, with the glue, the water, and brown paint. I just dusted all of them the same way, and then I just dry brushed green and brown and all that stuff all over them afterwards. Just like muck them all up and just make them all like that. And like little ones, I just like take like little whites and all stuff. I just try to add little details if I can.
Question.
But
Did you use the bardic inspiration?
He did.
Yeah? Okay, so you
That
used
was
it.
when I shot my short bow at the.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
I will give Shadow bardic inspiration then for my bonus action.
all right.
Your next attack roll one of these.
Same
You get
Yeah,
Huh?
your next attack roll D20 roll D8.
Okay, so you're going to Shadow?
Yes, so you get a 1
Nice.
D.
So you have a D8 to add to any D20 roll you roll.
And that
It's
would
like,
be it.
we need a hero.
That would be it.
Okay, and that's it? All right. You just breathe in Elwyn's face. And as she's looking at you, the twigs that are coming off her back, these vines that are like reaching through her skin and breaking through this bare skin, they're all singed and embered right now. But you see her just smile at you. And you're like, well, not you, I can't tell you what you're like. You see her just smile at you. These white teeth just open up as she goes, interesting. And she goes and bites you.
Oof, here we go.
What's the bite? Bite is 16.
Yes.
16 hits.
Yup. And a baby squishy.
For fuck you. 7 points of piercing damage, and technically you would take 7 points of necrotic damage, but that's half because you're resistant to it, so you take 3 points of necrotic damage. So 10 points total. As she bites into you, and she notices that you're squishy.
Yeah.
That
She's a baby.
the bite she took had flavor. She swipes with her claw for a 26.
Yeah, that hit.
Are you fucking kidding me? Why am I rolling ones with the fucking d8s? For 6 points of slashing damage. You're not frightened, so the cold damage doesn't matter. So 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay, I am down.
You are down?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So in this fight so far, I've dropped 3 of you. Alright. It is now the Forest Walker's turn. And same thing, he's just gonna slam Aravan. Hold on. We did Roger, we did Orin. No, Roger was just outside of it. Never mind. And as the Forest Walker, all you see is that she shoves again. Those 2 blights break free. They're now active. And I'm going to swing at Aravan for a lovely fuck off. 12 and 17. Both are gonna miss.
Both are going to miss.
Some bitch. That's gonna be his turn. And now there. Those blights will move at the bottom of the order, so they'll move after you, Aravan. It is your go though.
Step of the wind, key point.
Okay.
Bonus action, disengage. You bitch.
You knocked my little
Is it time
tiefling
to-
down.
Right, beast.
Tempting.
Retaliate.
But not yet.
But not yet.
16.
That hits.
Or 13. So it's a weapon. Silvered weapon to be exact.
Strike with any melee attack within 5 feet.
What's the length of my staff? The range of my staff.
Your range of staff should only be 5 feet.
Oh, not.
Yeah, because it's a quarter staff. The mark staff would have been quarter staff. If it was a staff, I think it's 10 feet. I think it's 10 feet with a staff or quarter staff.
What did I take?
But you took 9 points of necrotic damage.
So I
Hold on. You have a Constitution saving throw of 13.
Yeah, but
Okay, so then you would take 9 points of necrotic
so
damage.
I whacked her and down I go.
What's that?
What was the damage you did to her?
13.
13? All right.
Uh-oh.
Still,
Spaghetti-o.
that does stuff.
Don't touch it now.
I know.
That does stuff. As you careen into her, nearly attack. Yes. You careen into her. You hit her, and as you do, you feel this puff of necrotic just hit you in your lungs right afterwards. But you notice that the contact that you made managed to do enough damage that it forces her out of her bear form and back into her regular form.
Last thing I see before I hit the dirt.
It's a huge bear.
Is as she turns and she looks at you as you fall, as you're falling and hitting dirt, she's turning back, and the look in her face is of surprise that you were able to force her out of this shape. She has an ability with her. I'll tell you guys afterwards. Anyways, you don't even know about it now. As she turns, she's visibly upset. The thorn blights move towards Shadow, but they can only move 10 feet. They're little babies, so they only can get there, just the other side. And they only, that's their end of their turn. The other ones you fought were mature thorn blights. These ones are not mature thorn blights. Okay, so Shadow is your go.
Hit the big guy with the crossbow.
I'm gonna get a D8 with it. If you hit it, if you land.
It's 8, 12, 17.
So you're hitting the forest walker?
That's a 9. Yeah. So that's a 9. That's 14. 18 altogether.
What gave you frightened? Or frightened you? The bear frightened you. So yeah, you would technically lose your frightened anyways. So you don't have to roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
So whatever the hot,
This is the first time she's ever been down.
So what'd you get
9 plus the 5, 14.
on the forest walker?
Yep.
That would miss.
Oof.
Brutal.
3 seconds.
Oh yeah.
So you don't have. Does he still roll it again for the inspiration?
I think it can't.
You just get one inspiration.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one inspiration.
I'll try again with another crossbow.
Okay.
20.
That hits.
That's
Fuck yeah.
10.
Get him.
Is that a 1?
Nope, that's 10.
A 10.
That's right, that's 10, right?
The 0?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, so you get 10 plus.
Plus 2, so 12.
12?
Yeah.
12 points? Okay. You visibly see the forest walker. You take a chunk out of its leg and a chunk out of its arm. You definitely see it starting to crumble a little bit. You also see the two blights. Even though they were just freshly hatched, they look like they're crumbling a little bit.
A little bit.
Interesting. Very interesting. That's your turn.
And my turn, yeah.
Moonbeam would be fucking nuts right now. Your cloud of daggers is also gone now.
Yeah, her concentration would be broken too.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You were also not rolling for every hit that you got for concentration on either.
No,
We're definitely
yeah.
missing quite a few things when we're doing this right now, but it's still fun. We're having
Yeah.
a good time.
First one turn?
It's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna cast
Big
Moonbeam on
forehead.
the Forest Walker.
Okay.
Come on. That's 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Circle
It's,
back.
what?
Need to circle back.
Oh, fuck's sakes. There you go. It's now Elwyn's turn. She's going to
I just died in your arms tonight. Must have been something you
Yeah,
said.
because I used the first one on him, then the last one on you when you were stuck in your hole. No,
Yes, nice house.
yeah. Conjures are and
That's handy. So you could like conjure him here, or here, heal one of us. Now, what's your spellcasting modifier?
D6.
No, it's on a stat. Your druid, so it'd be wisdom, I believe. What's your wisdom modifier?
you see Elwyn pull out this sickle from behind her and pull out a second sickle, both her hands. As she looks at you, Roger, and she goes to swing with one of them.
I think the first thing you need to do is get back away from her.
That's going to be a 19.
Nice.
It's going to be 3 points of slashing damage.
You do it on yourself.
Yeah.
She's going to laugh.
Who's got potions?
There's just one potion left in the group, but we don't know where it is.
What about the potions you got from Buddy's store?
He's all.
They're all gone.
Yeah, all gone.
Those have been gone for quite a while.
The only one you get with that's active still is that black one. Yeah, black smoke that you have.
He's gonna kill us all when we're dead.
I'm literally saying it. I'm trying to metagame. I don't want this campaign to end right now. I know it was hard. Okay.
We just need help. Look at it. We're at a standstill. I know.
Above table, okay, just to give you some information. Who do you think is controlling the blights? Back down under the table.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Like Jesus.
I'm up here, don't worry, I'm up here.
Jesus looks down. Ain't me.
Hey me, motherfucker. She laughs and she shadow ports. Back over here.
Why are you running?
She is visibly, you see, she's battered and bruised. She's visibly beaten up. And she calls to her blights, Forest Walker and the Thorn Blights, to come back around her to protect her as they step back here, and so does the Thorn Blights. Let's only get back 10 feet though. Out of there. And that'll be your turn. Shadow, it's your go.
I'm going to try crossbow on
Sure.
Elwyn.
Okay.
13, 18 hit.
That hits.
And that is for 8 for 10.
Nice. You shoot this arrow, this bolt, and as it does, the thorn blights are starting to come around her. Besides, you manage to sneak it right past one of them, and it hits Elwyn hard enough that you see her drop to a knee as she spits blood out. She looks over. So you made me bleed.
Second attack.
Second attack, another crossbow.
All right.
16, 21
That hits.
for that's for 6.
6. You see the second bolt come in and hit her right in the shoulder. As she drops the next thing, she's and she pukes up more blood. She goes, not yet. Is that the end of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
She raises her hand. Those 3 same green orbs. Throws them up. She's more direct this time. Okay, they all land right there. They are right there as she throws them up. And she looks at you and goes, goodbye. And blows them all up. They're all on you. Well, no, 2 of them are on you, Shadow. The force damage is going to... Where is it? Why do I keep...
I will do my action with this.
Okay, so 2 of them are going to cause 6 points of force damage. And...
So yeah.
for 9 points of necrotic damage.
When can you use your reaction?
You can use reaction.
Anytime.
Yeah, anytime.
I'm gonna do the protective field reaction.
Oh, what's that? What does that do? What does that do? Interesting. There's a reaction.
Protect the field when you or another creature you see within 30 feet takes damage. You can take a reaction to expend a psionic energy die. Roll the die.
Reduce by 1d8. So roll 1d8. Yeah. So you took. Hold on. You took how much damage did you take again?
9.
From necrotic, and the d6s was and the force damage. You took two of those. I can't fucking remember what it was now. I should have moved the dice. Wasn't high. I think it was like 7 total. 7 plus 9. I think it was like 15 or 16 points of damage that you took. So you roll a d8 to see how much you negate.
1.
2 points. So you'll negate 2 points of damage. What was your HP?
Or was that 7?
Oh, that's still gonna put you down.
Mm.
So, Roger, all you're gonna see is Elwyn throw these orbs out, and you're literally gonna see right in front of you as you look to your right and you see Orin laying there, almost kind of motionless. You see Erevan on the other side also laying motionless, and then you see Shadow just like this, and bend around that tree in front of him. Just bend around that tree in front of him from the force damage, and there's a big green cloud of mist right in front of you. You can still see through it, but it's hazy. What are you doing?
Or if it'll move my moonbeam right on her.
You can move your moonbeam.
Move it right onto her. And that'll be my action. Okay. 2d10s. That's me, 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. How would you like to do this?
I'm just gonna move it, wail it down there, like, you don't fucking hurt my family and my husband, you bitch.
Okay. All you see is this moonbeam come flying from above and just encircle her as it hits her, and you see the bolt sticking out of her arm, out of her shoulder, and the other bolt sticking out of her side. As the moonbeam hits, it kind of like shocks on them, and all you see is goes just like up like that. As she flexes up, you see the forest walker just crumble. You see the two thorn blights also crumble as she is literally burning from the inside out, and she is screaming at a volume that is just piercing at your ears. And then all of a sudden, the entire grove goes silent. The wind even seems to hold its breath. Then carried on a breeze, a sharp and cold spit, a voice slithers through the silence. Soft, calm, laced with quiet malice. You think you're safe, don't you? Safe in your little bubble, surrounded by your friends. The air shifts. A low rumble vibrates through the earth. The bark on the surrounding trees begins to crack and split. Vines shrivel, leaves blacken and fall to ash. I'll show you how fast that bubble bursts, not burps. You can feel tremors happening in the earth right now. Those mists are gone now. As if, being a druid, you understand this grove is upset. Something is starting to curve and spin in on itself. The ancient stones etched with the druidic symbols start to crack and split. The vibrating. What are you doing right now while this is happening?
Run over and help up Airman up first. Get him to his feet and run to Oren.
So you run to Airvan and help Airvan up first. So
Yeah.
Airvan, go ahead, get up. That's where we stopped there for a second. The trees you start to see slowly are busting, falling over. Next turn. What are you doing?
I'll look at Shadow while you get over.
What's happening with the tree?
Everything's vibrating and like falling. Like pieces of this tree are like falling off and hitting the ground. Everything's just kind of like it's being curved in on itself and shattering.
What's happening with the portal?
There is no portal.
What's happening here?
There's not. There's just. It looks like a shrine to you guys. You haven't seen it activate. It just looks like a shrine. The leaves twist and groan, roots tearing free. What are you guys doing?
Pick up Oren.
Okay.
Carry her. What's happening?
As if the land and the soil recoiling in pain, the grove begins to fold inward, collapsing into itself like a dying star. You hear again, you truly believe the world cares about your deeds? That your darkest hour, someone will offer a helping hand? The earth moans.
Arcana check on to see if I can figure out that shrine.
Sure.
Whatever.
19 plus whatever.
You've never seen a shrine like this before. It looks like the sand that is in the middle is like shifting and able to move. The symbols around it you don't fully understand, but they are connected in some way. You feel to the crimson moon above that is shadowing over top of everything. You feel like this might be somewhere where something is drawn forth.
What did you say was happening with these?
They're cracking and breaking. The trees are all falling over. Everything right now. The earth moans, a sound not of rock or wood, but of something far deeper. Hard lessons learned late. No one cares. Final echo, and no one's coming. The grove right now is collapsing on itself. You have about a minute to decide what you're doing.
Is this like a cave or something? Or?
No, that's just another shrine that's around this big tree.
Oh, okay.
That's all it is. It's just like an open area that goes into the big tree here.
I'm curious about that staff.
Touch the staff to that
Yeah,
tree.
I just think that I'll run over quick as I can and touch the staff to the tree.
Nothing
Or
happens.
plant it there.
Run back and try over here.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Plant it.
Plant it. Nothing happens. You don't. It doesn't
The
make.
dead area.
It doesn't make any connection to that. You don't fully understand what it is.
Can I do a quick arcana check to see if I recognize it?
Sure.
18, 25.
$25.
Yeah.
You've never seen something like this before, but you've heard of a way to call things forth from what would be another realm, almost.
Just a symbol.
That's just a symbol for the druid. She's connected. That connects, like that's just a crimson moon that connects to the crimson moon above. That's connecting all of this. The harsh tone in the voice that you heard was not Elwin's. It sounded like it was someone else's. Like someone else was watching what was going on and seeing.
And she's dead.
She's dead. She's burnt to a crisp. You have about 30 seconds left to decide what you're doing. Right now, this grove is collapsing on itself, and you feel like the ground is splitting beneath you. Like it feels like you're about to be swallowed.
We need to go.
Go where?
Can I put the staff right in the middle of the shrine?
You can. It does nothing.
Damn.
What does the staff do?
Teleports.
Yeah.
Okay, did I use a charge?
You have a fully charged. Remember, you guys said we're not going to use it. We'll let it. Remember before that, before you were leaving fucking Vesper, you were like, "We're not going to use it. We'll wait for when we need it."
Okay, so
You're going to open the portal
open the portal. Was it gonna
on
be...
one of the remaining trees. You're going to run up to one of the remaining trees.
Remaining tree. I'll run up to.
See what trees are falling.
Run up.
And you're going to open a portal.
Okay, what's the closest one to everyone?
Just tell everyone. Just shout.
Yeah, let's get to this tree here. We're all gonna leave.
This is percentile, I believe.
It's a 100. Roll the 100 percentile dice. Yeah.
See those? 11.
No, which one's going to be? Here, pick one of these and one of these. There you go. Roll those. One's a tenth and one's a
Yeah.
single. 88. Is that an 8?
No, that's a 3. 30 and a.
Oh, 38.
38.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Where is the magical items? Where's your staff? Because I have your percentile dice on your staff. You don't have that. I do. Where the fuck is this? Okay. No, that's not this.
What do we got? 1 hit point.
Yeah, you're all at 1 hit point right now.
Not me. I'm at 3.
Oh, here we go. So what was it?
38.
Okay, as the portal opens up, you can see a sapling that you have been to recently. No, not recently, but you can see a sapling that you've gone through. As the portal is starting to open up, it's open in front of you. What are you doing?
Diving through.
Run through.
Running through.
Run through.
As
Get
you
out of here.
step through this portal, and the
Orange
last
hands
one of
to
you
go.
goes, you see the rest of the grove behind you, just, and as if like it was nothing, just all crumbling on itself and just float. And as you go through it, that's what will end it tonight. Roll me a d20.
9.
Okay.
You're looking for a particular die.
Where is it? Where can I find it? Oh yeah. Okay.
We did it. Again.
All right. I know where you made it to.
You might not be next week. Didn't you say you're at 9?
No,
That's the following week.
that's the following
Oh,
week.
okay.
Yeah, so next week is the possibility. But I do have my son's birthday party on the Saturday and the Sunday, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to host on Saturday, depending on what time I get home.
So
Yes.
they know 11 8 that day too.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. We appreciate you all. We'll see you soon. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up tonight. It's kind of late. Deuces.
Dice, shadows deep, dragons soar, secrets keep. Dungeon, dark treasures glow. Through the night, heroes grow. Roll for initiative, heroes' hearts so definitive. Take your chance, make it right in the game of endless night. Every quest, every fight, dreams are born in the light. Legends rise, we won't fall. Through the storm, hear the call. Fall for initiative. Heroes are so definitive. Take a chance, make it right in the game of endless night. Ever initiative, heroes' hearts so definitive. Take your chance, make it right in the game of endless night. Every quest, every fight, dreams are born in the light. Legends rise, we won't fall. Through the storm, hear the call. Roll for initiative here. Heroes' hearts so definitive. Take a chance, make it right in the game of endless night. Every quest, every fight, dreams are born in the light. Legends rise, we won't fall. Through the storm, hear the call. Legends rise, we won't fall. Through the storm, hear the call.